is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You show you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a
Hey, how we doing, everybody? What's up? Happy Monday. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How are we all doing? Well, it sounds like fucking Truman from the Truman Show. What's up? How are we doing, guys? What's up, Arceum? What's up, COVID? What's up, Yosh? What's up, Scythus, Yoda, Land, Steven, Noah Gamer, Shag City, Easily Amused, Naeem? How are we all doing today? How are all you beautiful people? What's up, Hope Trowski? Hello, chat. Zazaza. What's up, my friend? Time to do 24 gyms. Hey, good luck. That's a sick run. A very, very nice gym run flex, man. Hope you're doing well today. What's up? What's up? Make sure to everybody dislike the stream if you're disliking it, and like it if you're liking it. That is super important. What's up? What's up? Afternoon, dude. What's up? What's up, Noah? What's up, Lan? Do the shuckle. Everyone do the shuckle shimmy. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're breaking the dance moves out, I see. What's up? What's up? What's up, Yoda? Scythus, Yosh. What's up, chat? Sub chat. Lost my account today? No, COVID. Say your joke. Say psych. Say psych, please. What happened, man? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, what happened? What's up, Akashi? What's up, Fede? What's up, Tubby? What's up, DJ? What's up, Senior Seed? What's up? SRC? What's up? What's up, Defaulty? Happy to see you. How's everybody doing? Guess we'll go ahead and just do a couple encounters, and then we'll kind of weave our way over to the gym run. No rush. No rush on that. Just gonna hang out, chill, weave our way over to it. I almost need like a stand for my microphone or something. I feel like I'm so far from it. in this location. That might be something to look into in the future. I wish I could say psych. What happened, COVID? What are they banning accounts for besides cheating? Really curious. I think one of the most common ban reasons in pretty much any MMO is RWT, or I think in this game it's called RMT, which is real money or real world trade. That's probably one of the easiest offenses to be broken in any MMO. My thing is, like, I actually understand why people do it, and I actually like RWT or RMT is one of those rules that I almost wish could be like circumvented by some sort of official system. I was a huge fan of the Diablo 3 like real world marketplace. I thought that was so fucking cool. Yeah, so I don't know, I get it. Like it's a tough position because like I'll never do any sort of RWT or RMT just because I would never even want to risk a fucking possible chance of me losing any sort of account that I care about in any MMO. But I do understand, like, it's a weird, I don't know, it's a weird spot. Would you get so many subs? I've been consistently growing for a while, and I'm just super fortunate that people still find my content helpful to faulty. That's the real answer. It's been a lot of grinding, a lot of hard work, but also a lot of luck. How challenging is the Elite 4 with Kanto 14 level cup? The Elite 4 Kanto can honestly be a little tough, I'd say. One of the biggest tips, so if you're like, I mean, I don't know, like, your level of competitive play or whatever, but just a really good tip that I feel like can help anyone. This was a tip that I gave to my girlfriend, who's not like the best Pokemon player, but not the worst by any means. She's pretty freaking good. What I told her was I gave her, or she had an Onix. So getting an Onix with Sturdy and Stealth Rock, or any sort of Pokemon with Sturdy and Stealth Rock. So what this does is it allows you to always set up Stealth Rocks essentially on turn 1, and what that's going to do is it's going to chip down your opponents, obviously, and it's also going to, most importantly, break Focus Ashes. There's a lot of Focus Ashes in the Elite Four, and just essentially sacrificing a Pokemon slot in your party to set up Stealth Rocks turn 1, each Elite Four member, because your Pokemon get healed and revived after every battle, every member, so setting up Stealth Rocks every fight is just really, really good. That was one of, like, the easiest things that, like, because she wanted to do it on her own. She don't want me to, like, guide her and help her through it. But what I could do is be like, hey, like, here's, you know, set up Stealth Rocks. Also, like, if you picked Venusaur, so if your rival has Charizard, Stealth Rocks is gonna fuck him up as well. So it's like, yeah, Stealth Rocks, like, setting up Stealth Rocks against the Elite Four is super underrated. X items are also super good for sure. What's up, Auk? Is Patrowski live? That is a good question, my friend. What's up, man? How you doing today? Someone said shiny at 888, so I'll check out for that. Just started playing much from this for help. Yo, I appreciate it, Crimson. Thank you. Hopefully the content continues to help. Hopefully I don't fall off too hard. Okay, Boja. Welcome to the Cool Duders. Literally sitting behind me in her little desk. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, you goofball. Thank you. Happy Monday, Crochet. Dude, honestly, it is a fucking happy Monday, man. How are you doing? I'm having a good ass Monday. I'm in a good mood. I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for the content to come. I'm excited for fucking videos I'm gonna make. I'm excited for all the hard work I've put out. I'm excited, man. I think, like, yeah, I'm excited. 2 shiny in 1 month is no joke. That is awesome, Land. Congrats. And also, welcome, Vincer. Happy to see you. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of chats, guys. Apologies. Congrats on the shiny Martel Fede. I saw that. Great shiny. Super good shiny. Great one to hunt. Overpowered weapons and armors. I don't remember what that was in reference to, Shag. Apologies. I just didn't find me an account. I'm sorry to hear that, COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. Congrats on 17K. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Small little milestone, but thank you. Yeah, X items are definitely really good. I'm really good today, Auk. I appreciate it, man. We're going for the Cranidos today. Fuck, honestly, like, it's tempting, man, but I really want to just start. I really want to save money. It's tempting, but nah, I think I'm gonna hold true to my thing and just wait. 4x31 Eevee, dude, that is an insane wild catch, Gears. Unreal. First of all, catching a 4x31 is crazy fucking lucky. Let alone that 4x31 being on an Eevee, dude, that's actually so nuts. Huge congrats, Gears. Shiny Bastion, I hope not, but honestly, at the same time, I mean, I couldn't complain about it. I'm bound to get a couple shiny Bastion. Your shiny is today? Maybe, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. 51,889 encounters dry. Will the shiny be today? We'll see. Sorry to ask. Oh my goodness. Do not apologize. No one ever has to apologize for asking any question in my chat, unless it's one I've answered a million times. And even then, probably not. What is the event season? So, I have a video linked first thing in the description below that essentially explains what it should explain. If you have any more questions after it, please let me know. There's a lot of questions to be asked about PokeMMO, and my goal is to hopefully answer as many as possible. But essentially, there's a video linked first thing in the description, and it should cover what event season is, why I'm preparing for it, how I'm preparing for it, how you can prepare for it, and like what my kind of goals are with it and everything. It should pretty much cover every question you have about it. But if you still have questions, come back to me, and I'd love to try to give you a proper answer. What game is this? This is a PokeMMO, the best Pokemon game, in my opinion. A Pokemon fan-made MMO. It's the most popular Pokemon MMO out there. It's been around for over a decade now. The best well-kept, running, economically consistent, beautiful game. Yeah, fishing encounters are wicked slow, for sure. I've read enough for reruns, and it was still using them out of their nature. It was roll, but look at it. It rolled modest, dude. Congratulations, very, very lucky. 3 times 31 Ditto is so nice. Plus the 1 times 0 was speed. Wow, that's perfect, Yosh. Congrats. If you guys do enjoy watching my streams, watching my content, make sure to hit the like button. Helps. It's a free way to super just help out a ton. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed. I think only around 38% of my viewers are subscribed. I know it's annoying to ask, but it does just help a lot, honestly. Point Crow never streamed him other since the one time I dabbed on him too hard. Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate, but I mean I'm happy he streamed it the one time, right? What's up, Rodrigo? Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, it would have been really, like, it would have been so huge for the community. Like, if he made a video on it specifically, like, his Twitch is big. Like, you know, 2,000 active viewers is crazy, right? Especially, like, over, like, a 6 to 8 hour period, right? But, like, if he made a YouTube video about it where, like, you know, those get, like, 1 million views a piece, like, that would have been really big for the community. Yes, Meowth does have Choice Band to get every little bit of damage possible. The pickup items go straight to the bag. What's up, Kent? How you doing? Last time I was on stream, I had said I wanted to hunt for a shiny Blossom. I got a shiny Gloom within 3 hours. Yo, congrats. That's why we have Choice Band, because very, very rarely a Bastion will actually live. Part of me wants to try to catch it, but it's not going to be an easy catch. I'm just going to kill it. The pickup rate here, decent. Yeah, dude, honestly, pickup here earns you way more money. Not way more. Pickup here actually earns, I think the video actually testing the spot for 1 hour is actually coming out tomorrow. What's it called? Pickup actually earns you more money per hour here than the actual payday itself. To give you an idea of like how important pickup is. I would not payday without pickup because you lose out on like 60% of your profits. It's nuts. What do you have to say about your 51 encounters? What do I have to say about it? I think it's been a painful 51 encounters, but at the same time, 51k encounters at the end of the day isn't that dry, crazily enough. I don't really like to generally complain about being dry on shiny hunts until I'm like 90k, 100k-ish dry. However, these 51k or almost 52k encounters specifically have been extra slow because most of these encounters have been egg encounters or single fishing encounters, which are really slow. So these, you know, the encounters that I've done, even though it's only 51, 52k encounters, have been the slowest types of encounters in the game. So that's why it's felt like even more brutal or like even slower and everything. What's up, Steve? Hey, yo, Sussy. What's up, man? Thanks for the $6. I fucking appreciate it. How are you doing today, King Steve? What's up? Boja Cat, great nickname. Gonna have to remember that one, Yosh. Honestly, a good one. This game is available on PC, Android, and iOS now, which is awesome. I do believe on iOS it's a little complicated to install. You have to do some workarounds. Android, it's quite easy, and then PC, it's quite easy. You do have to acquire ROMs, wink wink, in a legal way, wink wink. and I cannot help you with that process, unfortunately. Wink, wink. But if you're lost, unrelated, Google is a powerful tool. Wink, wink. What's up, Steve? I appreciate it, man. How you doing today? So that actually, you're actually insaneness and that actually used to be the case. That actually, you're actually correct, because that's how it used to work, but it got changed at one point. Back in the day, you actually, not back in the day, but like maybe like 2 years ago or so, you actually could not have an item, because the pickup item would go straight to your item slot as opposed to the bag. Now they just go straight to the bag, so you can use an item. Great question. Thief, with thief sort of stuff, you still have to any sort of thief related thing, you still have to what's it called? Have an open item slot there, and make sure you take off any item you thief. Any chats? Any important chats? What's up, Ginger? How you doing today? What's the highest encounters before shiny you've had? I've had an estimated, so I've talked about the story before, but it took me around 8 years to get my first OT shiny in PokeMMO, and I pretty much only shiny hunted on the game. So I had around, my thing was this, I shiny hunted back before encounter counters existed, and this was also a time before hordes, so my encounters were a lot slower, so I try to count that in. I went a little over 2,200 hours dry, 2,200 hours and 8 years, on and off. That's, you know, very little hours for 8 years. 2,200 hours dry for my first shiny. I say that I probably spent around 1,800 of those hours shiny hunting, which is a large majority of them, maybe 1,900 hours. But the issue is, all of those hours were single encounter hunting, because hordes didn't exist back then. I think that only around 50, I spent around 50 hours horde hunting out of all of those hours, and that's how I ended up getting my first shiny, was horde hunting for a Stunfist. And even on that, like, once I was first able to track, I did 20k hordes. After I did 2,200 hours, and then on top of that, I did 20k encounters, and that's when I got my first shiny. So I always guesstimate that I probably went around a huge range here, 200 to 300,000 encounters dry on my first shiny. Really, really large range, and it is also totally possible that I just missed a shiny back in the, because there was not much of a warning. I used to play with sound off a lot. It's very possible I missed. I don't think I did, but it's possible. But I think it's possible. I don't like to play the always me act about, wow, I went so dry for a shiny. I try to always add all these qualifications of like, hey man, like, an encounter counter didn't exist, so I try to be really conservative about my encounter guesstimate. There was only single encounters. I did use to shiny hunt majority in the game. I try to factor in all these things where it's like, hey, yeah, I try to be really, really realistic about it. Okay. You cannot get it just straight. You cannot get it straight from the App Store, unfortunately. Yeah, the iOS is a bit more tedious, unfortunately. Thanks for another breeding guide. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, Defrost, man. Thanks for saying thank you, man. What GUI you use? This is all default GUI, I believe. Yeah, the iOS is a little bit of a pain, unfortunately. You still need a computer, yeah. Can mobile players use mods? So some mods are available on mobile. It's dependent on the mod. Some mods are available on mobile and some are not. It's totally dependent on the mod in question. Time to chill. Hey, hell yeah, Ginger. Hell yeah. Completed 6 classes from a degree in 1 week. That sounds fucking insane. Congratulations, Yosh. One of them was a professional certification. I'm riding that high this week. Did you deserve to ride that high for the fucking month? That's really crazy, Yosh. Congratulations, man. Huge fucking steps, King. Huge steps. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Do you think update will happen at the end of this month? Like what kind of update? Like I assume the part 3, it's possible. I feel like they have to do the part 3 soonish, right? I'm assuming they're doing the part 3, which will be the cleanup update. I assume they do that during this month. I don't, dude, if they do that in October, that'll be really last minute. leading up until the I really feel like they will do it pre-Halloween event, but maybe I'm wrong. Honestly, maybe I'm wrong. The soon TM still plays. Yeah, it's tough because like I really think they, I mean, it depends how busy they are and shit, man, right? Any tips for getting into competitive PokeMMO? It's a really tough question, a tall order to answer in a live format, Devin, is what I'll say. Not that it's a great question. I have like so many videos breaking that down, Devin. I really recommend just checking out those videos as opposed to me trying to ramble to find you an answer on stream. I have multiple videos that are designated towards answering that question. Like I think it's like top 5 tips for beginner players getting into PvP. I have a video on that. Or I have one that's like top 5 mistakes that new PvP players make. I have that video. I have a couple videos on team building. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of just video content on my channel. Yo, dude, Choco Beam? I fucking love dude. It's an honor to see you, man. What's up? I actually thought about you the other day. I almost fucking DM'd you on Discord. I fucking love you, man. I hope you're doing well, man. So trying Pokemon good stuff, my guy. I'm honored, Choco. I appreciate it, man. I'm always happy to see you, dude. How you doing? What's up, Steve? Soon TM still plays? Absolutely. How can my battle background transparent? Okay, gotcha. That's a great question, Hells. So that is, I believe video. Where is it? Video, show overworld in background. I think this is it. Okay, we can actually test it. I think this is it. So if we turn it off, it goes to black screen. I don't know if this is what you mean. There's a couple different settings that might affect this. So if we do that, let's turn it back on. I hate the black screen. You can also do, what is it? Show battle background. This is another one. So you can click this off, and then the actual like grassy terrain you see in the battle will not appear. It'll just be transparent to where you can see through it. There's a lot of really cool like video settings and like options you can change. Like, see how it's like just transparent? You can see my character and stuff through. There's a lot of really interesting video settings you can just change within the actual game, within the actual settings that are just super, really aesthetic and honestly quite helpful. So make sure to browse through all the settings. I try to browse through all the settings consistently and everything and check through things. Hello, I saw a random video from your Pokemon not kicking enough playing it. Dude, that's always the fucking dream. Happy to have you, Max. Hope you're doing well, man. What's up? What's up? I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. You draw a Shuckle as a Pepe for Pat. I think I actually have one. It's one that's kind of poorly done, but I actually do have one that's done like that. Yeah, of course, Hells. Great question. Great question. I've played more than 650 hours, during which I have Horde EV trained a large number of competitive Pokemon and 0 shiny so far. What gives? The most important thing to check is just your encounters. I think keeping track of your encounters is the best way to understand, you know, if you're dry or, you know, what happens. I mean, everyone goes dry at some points. I mean, a lot of people, like we were talking about earlier, like I went around 200 to 3,000 encounters dry for my first shiny. Just never, don't give up. RNG should even out over long periods of time. So if you do 10 hunts, hopefully you'll have some even RNG, but just keep hunting. Best of luck. Good luck, good luck. What's up, Fusiko? Happy to have you in chat, dude. What's up? What's up? How you doing today? Some good drops this day. Usually payday stuff is pretty consistent, I'd say. Pretty average. Nothing like crazy. It's cool to see like comet shards, rare candies, or rare bones are also pretty decent, pretty good. I'm gonna just say it's reasonable to buy a payday pickup Meowth for making money. You really gotta check just I would guess around 200k. It depends on the stats and stuff, obviously. Like, what's this? This one's hasty. No, it's terrible. Terrible. That's also talking about a level 100 one. The issue is buying a level 100 Meowth, or leveling a level 100 Meowth is really, really annoying. What I would look for is this. I would look for 25. You do want to look for that plus attack nature, though. So let's look for with pickup if possible. These are really expensive. I would not spend more than... None of these even have a plus attack nature. It's tough because obviously Meowths are really, really annoying to level and stuff. This one's Adamant, 30-30 Adamant, level 100 for 300k, quite expensive. It's up to you. I mean, it's depending on the economy and the market and everything. I bought mine for maybe 200 to 250, but they probably have gone up over time to 300. something like 200 to 300k is probably the in between. Are you live on Twitch too? No, to multi-streaming is actually a lot more complicated than people realize. Unfortunately, I have to have the pro version of Streamlabs OBS to do, which is really unfortunate, which is like $20 per month. It's really fucking expensive, which is pretty dumb. But maybe someday I'll do some multi-streaming stuff. I used to stream on Twitch exclusively back in the day, but I hence switched over to YouTube because all my guides and all my other content is sort of here now. So it's just nice to conglomerate it. Yep, that word. Dude, I saw that in the Discord. Dude, huge fucking congrats, Delta. That's so sick, dude. That is actually so... Dude, secret shinies, they're so good, man. I can't wait to, like, start hunting for secret shinies. That is something that I thought will be so fun and I really care about. So sick, dude. Congrats. I saw your videos. I'm trying to get into PvP and after game stuff, but it's honestly kind of hard. Getting into PvP is really tough in PokeMMO. It's really tough for a lot of reasons, right? First of all, it's a pretty big barrier to entry. Like getting a team together is really tough, which is why I always recommend people start with random battles. Don't immediately build a team. Meowth should not have any issues getting out sped. The main thing is damage. You just want to do enough damage. Yeah. That also might be the word, Ginger. Yep. Swarm? Ooh, Swarm Kanga Rock Tunnel is a great swarm. I have to go check that out, honestly. I don't have my catching Brelum on me. It's a mistake. That is a little mistake. But yeah, secret shinies are so sick, man. I can't wait to... What's a secret shiny? If you Google, what is a secret shiny PokeMMO, my video should come up explaining it. Or if you Google, like, secret shinies explained PokeMMO, that should come up. They're a pretty new mechanic, like, quite new. They came out in the past, I want to say 2 months? 3 months? No, like I guess, yeah, they came out, like, June, July, during the anniversary event. Or near that. I mean, secret shinies are pretty fucking rare. Secret shinies are really rare, and they're also, you can't get them by sweet sending, so they're pretty fucking difficult. Where's Rock Tunnel? Let's go see if we can... Lavender Side, you're awesome. Thank you, Scythus. Okay, that's huge information, so I can go here. Let me get my catching Breloom. Have you played Undertale? I played Undertale because an ex-girlfriend wanted me to play it way back in the day. And I didn't really enjoy it, but it might have just been because I was kind of like pressured into playing it, and I wasn't really interested at the time. I played it when I was like 15, so it was a long time ago. Actually, no, I was 16. Definitely 16 or 17, not 15. Definitely 16 or 17, probably 17. Yeah, 17, I think. 16 or 17, something like that. Let's go ahead and... Kangaskhan, Lavender Side. I didn't see them down here. Let's go in here. I don't have Flash. Oh, I'm an ape. Oh, I'm an ape. Do I have anything that has Flash? Does this have Flash on it? This can learn it. Let's teach something Flash. Honestly, Thief. Fine. Never used that. Hey, Coopster. What's up, Coopster? Happy to see you. What is particle? I also have a video for that. If you want to look up what is a particle effect. I pretty much have a video, or I should hopefully... It's my goal to have a video explaining pretty much any mechanic in PokeMMO. So if you have any questions about... If you don't know what something is in PokeMMO, you should be able to Google, like, hey... secret shinies explained, or particle effects explained, and a video should come up explaining it. That is my goal. This thing might have double edge, so it might kill itself here. Okay, thankfully it did not use it at least. I want to be aware of that if I encounter it. Might also probably have early bird as well. What's up, DC? Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And Celeste for following me on Twitch. Apologies for missing that 4 minutes ago. What's up? What's up? We had a girlfriend at 16. I'm having a sad life. Having a girlfriend at 16 is nothing special. Honestly, like 99% of those relationships won't even like affect your life too much. Having a girlfriend in high school is usually pretty irrelevant unless like you go on to have that relationship outside of high school. Don't worry about that at all, Octo. Don't worry. It's definitely super overrated. I think one of the best, it's just, I guess, learning the social skills and practicing being a good partner is one of the best things you get from that, but they're not really relevant. Sounds kind of harsh, but it's usually how it roll. It's obviously just from my experience, in my opinion. I'm gonna try repeat ball. Yes, I actually, I try to make a video for pretty much everything. So yes, Sneeze Ball, there actually is a PokeMMO catch events explained. If you're looking for content explained. Adamant, ooh, this is actually really good. This is actually pretty fantastic. I'm gonna mark this as noted. Adamant, 30 attack plus 25 plus, and 2 of the other stats. That's relevant enough, especially like on a rare-ish species. Okay, we gotta find the other Kangaskhan. Dude, I love shiny Druddigon. Great shiny Druddigon. Really, really great shiny. Hey, Petrowski, can you please explain how I can differentiate between physical attacks and special attacks? I'd love to make a video about it. Yeah, that's honestly, it's a great question. What's up, Nachon? Thanks for subscribing. So physical attacks and special attacks are probably one of the weirdest things to like learn about if you're like getting into like the more competitive side of Pokemon, or even just like even casual. So really the best way to tell is to just fucking hover over a move, and you see how under the typing, you see how under the water type for surf it says special. That's pretty much how you know. So that'll say special, and then if you go to fly, it says it's red, and the background's red, and it says physical. That's the main way to tell. So this Dragonite, for example, has 3 physical moves and 1 special move. I can tell that out of memory. It really comes down to a lot of memorization and just understanding. Strength is physical, waterfall is physical, fly is physical, and then surf is special. You really just have to like learn and understand. Honestly, this is it's not quite good enough. Just understanding what Pokemon need what type of attacks is one of the best things you can learn, and it all comes down to just practice and memorization. Thanks for following me over on Twitch, GC. I really appreciate that. I don't stream too much on Twitch nowadays, but I do some pretty occasional stuff over there, and just I mean numbers always help, so I appreciate it. Dust balls and repeat balls, usually shopping malls. There's a shopping mall in Unova, I believe, to the west of the most northern town, like west of Oplucid City, and then the Celadon shopping mall in Kanto. So shopping malls are always the easiest bet / location to just go to get those kind of special balls. Congratulations, Zecules! What shiny was it, dude? That's awesome. First shinies are a big fucking deal. Why Meowth instead of Persian? Fantastic question. So Meowth has access to pickup, which allows you to earn like 60% of your Pokeyen per hour. It's a huge margin. It's a really big deal in Payday, versus Persian actually loses the ability to have access to pickup, so it only has access to Limber and Technician as its abilities, and it can no longer learn pickup. Yeah, exactly. Route 9 Unova, yes. Any other questions I missed? A lot of great questions today in chat. I really appreciate that, guys. Sure, I false swipe this. Rapidash, hey, Rapidash is a great first shiny. It's honestly just a really good one. Ponyta, super great. It's hard to hate on Rapidash. Hard to hate on it. Yeah, Yoshi also pretty much. Yeah, absolutely, I totally agree. Okay, let me repeat ball once again. Oh, no, I mean contests and beauty and stuff. I'm so sorry I fucking misunderstood, Sneezeball. Yeah, that is actually one of the few mechanics in the entire game that I've not done a video on. So, yeah, like beauty contests. Yeah, I'm so sorry I misunderstood. Beauty contests, some of the biggest things I haven't quite done a guide yet on are beauty contests, what's it called? Beauty contests, Elite Four reruns, and then berry farming. Those are like kind of the 3 big ones that I haven't done a guide on, that a lot of people have asked me about, but they're really, in my opinion, most of those pieces of content aren't super relevant, and I also don't personally enjoy them. So I don't feel comfortable making a guide on something unless I feel pretty competent in understanding it. So I don't want to make a guide without testing and practicing those things a lot, and I don't enjoy them, so I end up not practicing them, etc., etc. Villains out of Dust Ball financially. Yeah, I guess honestly it was a little lazy, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Contests are bugged. I've heard so many different things about contests, honestly, I'm not quite sure. So I have a secret shiny Wobbuffet. Holy shit, that is incredible. Congratulations. How much did I sell it for? So I will say, first things first, I always recommend to never sell an OT shiny. And I have a video, a really in-depth video explaining why. So if you want to look up why it's never worth to, if you Google like why it's never worth to sell an OT shiny PokeMMO, my video should come up and explains both the emotional side and the pragmatic logical side of saying like, hey, it's not even worth it financially most of the time, because you can just earn money faster than the ability to get that shiny back, or if you were to try to earn that shiny. Shinies are just really fucking rare in PokeMMO, and I've seen way too many people come into the game, get really lucky, get a very rare shiny, or just get any shiny at all, just during a storyline run, sell it, and then like blow through that money really quickly, and then try to shiny hunt again for another shiny they care about, never get that shiny, realize how rare shinies are, and quit the game. Happens all the fucking time. You see it happen like every day. People get lucky, get a shiny, sell it. Their understanding of how rare it is like kind of disrupted, and they quit the game. It's tough. It's tough to come back after that. I've done very little Battle Frontier content. Very little. Loudred, I really like the shiny Loudred follower sprite. I think he's a little underrated. Best Pokemon to beat the Elite Four. Honestly, pretty much the best Pokemon to beat the Elite Four for any region is like Crocodile. Crocodile is just so fucking good. Moxie, yeah, like literally Zephy's got it. Moxie Crocodile just solos any storyline. Like, it's not even like, you just have to get him to a decent level, put a decent item on him, and he'll just snowball hard as fuck. Make sure his attack stat is decent, his speed stat's decent, and try to get like a decent nature on him. But yeah, Moxie Crocodile is like the most powerful Pokemon for storylines. So good. Very understood. So I will say, if you still want to sell it, we can try to help you get a price on it. But secret shinies can be tough to price. They're really pretty rare. That is always brutal. Sorry to hear that easily. That's tough. Are shiny Pokemon stronger than normal? No, they are actually just the same. They just have a different color variation. And that's been like a tale as old as time with Pokemon, right? Like, people love shinies, even though there's no pragmatic benefit, right? It's just the rarity, the coolness aspect, the flex. Shinies are just a cool thing. It's cool when things are rare. The Pokemon's shiny has the name shiny? I'm not sure if I understand. I'm pretty sure, I think what you're saying. So in the wild battle, it'll actually say in like all caps, like shiny Rapidash, if the Pokemon's shiny. I think that's what you're asking, and yes, that is the case. Hi Zeph, what's up Zeph, by the way? Is there a list of where you can get a specific egg move? Yeah, usually on like the Bulbapedia or Wikipedia. Usually those like transfer over to PokeMMO pretty consistently. If you want to know like what egg moves a Pokemon can have access to, you just straight up go to their move pool and scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see like, oh, like these are the egg moves that Dragonite has, like Extreme Speed, Haze, Aqua Jet, etc., etc. Yeah, if you want to check what they have access to, that's the way to do it, the Pokedex. If you want to see how to breed egg moves onto them, that's where things get a little more complicated. Usually looking up guides for that. I have some guides on some big ones like Osmoril, or like Aqua Jet, Belladrum, Osmoril, or Water Spout, Blastoise. I have guides on those ones, which are really important ones. And then usually just going to the wiki or finding the information it can be a little tough, but that's the best bet. Shiny hunting Zora was really hard, Hatsuko. I mean, that's how it goes. Best of luck, man, on it. Best of luck. You don't even need that good Pokemon for storylines. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but it's definitely not required. It's pretty easy. You can basically just beat in gym leader with the Pokemon with half decent stats or good IVs. I wouldn't go as far to say that. Like, you definitely like it's, I don't know. There's some positions where it's really tough, type wise and stuff, and the coverage moves can be brutal with the trainers and everything. The gym leaders have insane coverage. Did you finish gym already? No, I haven't done the gym. I've honestly been distracted. I've just been paydaying and shiny hunting instead of gym running. So, no, I have not even started my gym run yet, hilariously enough. I'm just hanging out with you guys, chatting, doing a little payday, doing a little shmeeman. You know how it is. Emboar physical or special? Great question. Emboar is actually a mixed attacker, if I recall correctly. So he can actually pretty effectively, yeah, he can effectively pull off going special or physical, or going mixed, which is essentially, mixed Pokemon are relevant for breaking through certain walls. So most of the time in Pokemon PvP, you'll encounter most walls are either defensive walls or special defensive walls. They usually can't do both very well. And you want to have certain, the best example is something like Blissey/Chansey. Blissey/Chansey are incredible special defense walls. Unreal, like the best special defense walls in the game. They'll pretty much take no damage from any special defense or special attacks, but they crumble pretty hard to physical attacks. Now, they actually can tank some physical attacks pretty decently due to their HP stats being so high, but any sort of fighting attack will always pretty much 2-hit KO Chansey or Blissey, pretty much crumble them. That's the best way to keep in mind. What is a Pheno? If you just straight up Google what is a Pheno PokeMMO, there should be a guide that pops up. I think Geeksmergen put out a guide on that. Yeah, breeding is super important. Breeding just maintains the economy and sustains consistency with PvP as well. Yeah, Jimmy runs are pretty crucial. I feel ya. Shiny Barboach is such a good shiny though. That's awesome. Trying to main up my third day in the game, EV trading in Horde. It's very lucky, Devin. I don't know where they were in the game, right away as I caught other games. Yeah, it's really easy to just get distracted or overlook how rare they are. I feel you, Devin. The top right, I believe that is my encounter counter, so that is, yeah, it's my encounter counter. That is the amount of encounters that I've had since my last shiny. My last shiny was actually the Golurk you can see in my party, which was in February, I believe. So my last shiny was around a little over 7 months ago now. Pretty brutal. Two times 31 and 2 times 0 is pretty nuts. That's nuts, Spida. Yeah, Marowak's a great shiny. I fully agree. Plus, I'm a huge fan of Shiny Sandslash. I love Shiny Audino, but I get, like, yeah, he's definitely in a weird position where, like, not many people are going to egg hunt for Shiny Audino unless it's, like, their favorite Pokemon. Yo, nice Scythus, nice encounters. A wild Shiny Audino. Good, it's very possible. Good question. I think it might have happened, actually. I feel like I remember a screenshot about that, but that's, yeah, it's a rare one. Shiny Audino is a rare one for sure. Thank you for answering that, Zephy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If I miss a question and you guys kind of help me out with that, I do always appreciate that. Any other questions I missed? Yeah, Magneton is also just such a good, like, Magneton's such a good typing. Like, being Steel Electric is a really good typing for storylines. There's just so many grass types and, like, flying types and stuff, or, like, you can't get poison. Like, I don't know, that's really good typing for storyline. Why is this a good place to make money? I actually have a video coming out tomorrow, I believe, doing a loot from 1 hour from this location. It'll explain in a little more detail, but I'll kind of give a little bit of a spoiler. As a TLDR, you end up making 60% or so of your money from pickup items, which are like the Dragon Fangs, the Deep Sea Tooths, the Comet Shards, the rare candies, the rare bones. You just pick up so many items in this spot, which is really nice, and then you also get, 500 or so Pokeyen per Pokemon you kill with Payday. What's up, Will? I came in the chat a few days ago saying I was started playing the game. I just beat Elite Four in Unova. Congrats, that's a lot of progress. What should I do next? I'm having a ton of fun. So, great question. I have a video kind of explaining this, but it's really up to you. One of the biggest questions I get from people is like, should I just go on to the next storyline, or what should I do after? What should I do after completing my first storyline? And my usual recommendation, what I generally recommend, is don't jump into the next storyline immediately, in my opinion. I like to recommend taking a little bit of a break between storylines. I fucking hate storylines. They're my least favorite part of the game. For some people, it's their favorite part, and even so, you still want to take a quick break. I would take a quick break, between the storyline and test out the MMO mechanics. Test out farming. Like go farm a Pokemon for an hour. Go like catch a Pokemon for an hour and see how much money you make. Go test like flipping on the GTL. Try to flip something. Try to buy something low, sell it high. Try some breeding. Try to make like one competitive Pokemon and see how that goes. Try to shiny hunt for a little. You don't have to get a shiny because obviously that'll take a lot of time. But try to do some ×5 hordes with Sweet Scent near a PC. Essentially dip your toes into a little bit of everything and try to get an idea of what you enjoy. Try to get an idea of what are your favorite things to do in the game and kind of understand and learn what type of player you are. I think that's like the best recommendation. And then after doing a little bit of that, jumping to your next storyline, and then after completing that storyline, dip your toes again, and then, you know, it's a kind of repeat. I recommend kind of playing one storyline, doing some MMO grinding, and then doing another storyline, and then rinse and repeat. So like you never really feel like trapped in a storyline to where you're like sick of it and want to go back to MMO grinding, but then you also never really feel bored and burnt on grinding. You can just go back to a storyline and do something a little more active. It's kind of a good mix up in my opinion. Yeah, payday is the only important move. Pickup is the only important. You do need pickup here. That's why I have a Meowth and not a Persian, because Persian actually loses access to pickup, and pickup is crucial to your Pokeyen here. I would not recommend paydaying without pickup. Super Rod. Unova actually only has one fishing rod. Unova's fishing rod situation is very funny. I don't know if anyone's like noticed or talked about this enough, where like it seems like they almost weren't going to add fishing to Unova, and then at the very end just sort of added it. It's like they forgot to add it, because in Unova, you only have access to one fishing rod, and it's the Super Rod, and you don't get it until defeating the Elite Four. After you defeat the Elite Four and go downstairs and talk to your mom, that like detective guy will show up and be like, "Hey, congrats on being the champion. Here's a fishing rod." And like that's how you. It's so weird. It's like you literally get it after completing the entire game, and you only have Super Rod. There's no other rods. It's very, very strange. It literally feels like they weren't going to add fishing, and they were like, "Hey, fuck it, go back, add fishing." Lol. It was so funny. Money making methods except gym runs. I have an entire playlist with over like 50 videos now called money making methods. So if you want to just browse through sort of all the money making methods that I recommend, go to my channel, go to playlists, go to money making methods, and just scroll through them all. There's so many on there you guys can browse through. Catching Pokemon is usually your best bet. I have a ton of different loot from 1 hours or guides on different Pokemon. Yeah, there's so many guides in the channel. I appreciate it, Zeph. Thank you. And it's a great question. I don't want you to feel too neglected on that front, too faulty. I appreciate it. Exactly, dude. Yeah, best of luck, Will. Best of luck. Are Bad IV Ditto boxes sold by high prizes? I don't know what you mean by that. Not sure what you mean. Bad IV Ditto boxes are pretty. I mean, the only Ditto boxes are Bad IV. You only want Bad IVs in a Ditto box. I see people say they're building like 1x31 Ditto boxes and stuff, and it's not worth doing that. It's people don't want that. The reason why people want so many Dittos in mass is to shiny hunt. Certain Pokemon, the only way to shiny hunt them is via breeding, and it's really expensive. So people aren't looking for like 1x31 boxes. Can you explain what you're doing? Right now I am pick up paydaying, which is essentially I'm killing these Basculin and paydaying them, which earns me around 500 Pokeyen per Basculin in pure Pokeyen. And I also pick up a lot of items like Dragon Scales, Deep Sea Tooths, rare candies, Comet Shards, rare bones, a lot of stuff. And you can sell those items to the Pokemart directly for pure Pokeyen for around 1,500 a piece. Comet Shards are one of the more expensive ones, which go for around 12k. Rare candies you sell is the one item you sell in the GTL, which go for around 14k at the moment, I think 14, 15k. And then this on top of making that Pokeyen, this is also the best shiny hunting spot in the game for Dratini. So I'm currently shiny hunting Dratini, as well as making some Pokeyen. What's up, Divine? Welcome, dude. For your first time here. What's up? Scrafty is a great Pokemon to hunt. For Pokeyen, shiny hunting. I love shiny Scrafty. It's a really cool Pokemon. Really great in storylines. Really cool competitive Pokemon as well. Yeah, exactly. Easily. You got it. You got it, King. Yeah, Torkoal catching is super underrated, Zeph. I think Torkoal catching... Torkoal and Pikachu's, man. Super underrated, both of them. What's up, CNR? What's good? What's up, good, man? How you doing today? What's up? What's up? You guys aren't buying 4x31 for your egg hunts? Fuck, true. Kind of new to PokeMMO, making my first competitive team. I have Starmie, Osmoril, Excadrill. Any recommendations? On that team alone, I feel like you've got to go, like, I feel like T-Tar or Hippo fits that team really well. Probably T-Tar, because I don't think you want Skarmory and Hippo since they're both physical walls. Looking like an OU sort of sand team situation. So I would add T-Tar to that team for sure. Excadrill, T-Tar, Skarm's pretty good. Pretty good core. And then from there, you definitely want especially defensive wall as well as special attacker you need on that team still. So what are some options you could go there? You could go something like going a ghost type on that team as your special attacker is really good, because if you have T-Tar, he's 4 times weak to fighting. So being able to switch into a Chandelure or a Gengar would be a really good switch. I'm not the best team builder. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm thinking these are pretty good suggestions. Not to toot my own horn. I'm not the best team builder, so it's kind of good off the spot, off the top of the head. But yeah, Chandelure or a ghost type in combination with T-Tar with that team as a special attacker. Going especially defensive wall is probably pretty good there. The issue is you actually don't want to go Chansey on that team, because Chansey in Sandstorm is a little awkward since you're getting chipped and you don't have leftovers. You have Eviolite on that. So if you want a specially defensive wall that is Chansey or Blissey, you definitely want to pick Blissey on a Sand team. Why are you streaming on YouTube and not Twitch? As someone who streamed on Twitch from 2013 all the way until 2020, and I've also been watching Twitch actively since 2011. I've been watching Twitch since it was like the second day they got switched from Justin TV to Twitch, because it was like June 2nd, 2011. I love Twitch. I grew up on Twitch. Twitch is fucking abysmal for growth. There's no algorithm. There's no discovering small streamers. There's no discovery at all. You will not grow on. It's so hard to grow on Twitch. You can grow, but it's so hard to grow on Twitch as opposed to YouTube. Whereas on YouTube, I stream PokeMMO content, and the benefits are they keep my VODs. Some people watch the VODs, which if you watch the VODs, shout out to you. You're fucking awesome. I love you. Secondly, you get actually some ad revenue on YouTube. It's not a whole lot on VODs and stuff, but it's something, as opposed to literally like 3 cents on Twitch. It's terrible. I might earn like $1 to $3 per stream for ad revenue on YouTube for streaming like 1 to 3 hours. On Twitch, I would unironically earn 3 cents. It's pathetic. As well as just the algorithm. If I'm streaming PokeMMO, someone might be looking for Pokemon Emerald content or Nuzlocke content or ROM hack content, and they might just happen to be recommended my videos because of that. A lot of my viewers come from people who are watching Pixelmon or other sort of Pokemon content that got recommended my videos, and that's like the best deal in the world. Twitch, yes, Scythus is actually spot on. I fucking love Twitch chat. I love Twitch chat memes. I fucking love the community. Sometimes they're a little too, too edgy, too far down, whatever. But like, dude, Twitch chat, I love Twitch chat. I grew up on Twitch. I love the community. I love the memes. But holy God, I think like Twitch is better for the chatters, but YouTube is just like better for the content creators in every way. It's really hard to pass up. Okay, I missed a lot. I feel like I missed so much chat. So many great questions today. I'm new to the PvP scene. Does the Pokemon matter when you enter? Yes, absolutely. I mean, of course the Pokemon matters, right? Because that's going to be your power level, right? If you want to see what Pokemon you should generally be using in each tier, you can go to the Pokedex and sort by tier. And I would say that generally, if you're new to PvP, I would try to keep all of your Pokemon you're using on your OU team in the OU tier. You can use Pokemon from lower tiers when playing PvP, but you cannot use Pokemon from higher tiers. So for example, if you want to play OU, you can technically use any Pokemon, but if you're new, I would try to stick to at least 5 out of 6 of them actually being in the OU tier, Now, there are some Pokemon in UU or even NU that work really well in OU. And we've seen those Pokemon get risen up in ranks. Things like Golbat, which has been dominating OU and been rising up on usage and stuff. Another good example is Ludicolo. Ludicolo is now OU, which is hilarious. He was NU like a couple months ago. He got moved up really quick. Mamoswine is a really powerful Pokemon that can actually work really well in OU. Slowbro can work. There are things that can work in OU, but if you're new, I would heavily try to at least stick to 5 out of 6 of your OU team Pokemon being in OU, because it's a power level thing. Because on average, UU Pokemon are going to be less powerful than OU because they're in a lower tier. That's kind of how it works. You're so fucking sweet, Zeffy. No, I'm honored. I try really hard to explain things well. I mean, it comes down to like basic empathy and teaching skills and stuff. Your voice is so cool. You're way too nice to me. I think everyone hates their voice, and I'm definitely included in that statistic. Great questions today. Are you gonna stream / make videos of Pokemon? Probably not. Unfortunately, not that I think they're bad games. I'm not like the kind of boomer who thinks that new Pokemon games suck compared to old ones. Lol. They're just not my cup of tea. I personally prefer PokeMMO by far, for sure. Yeah, Jolteon's really good in OU because it obviously a really fast T-Ball, really fast Volt Switch. Hidden Power Ice is really good against all the dragons in the tier. It outspeeds a lot of important things. Jolteon's a really core OU Pokemon. Jolteon versus Gyarados is also one of the like old as times. Like it's one of the oldest like feuds in the world. Having Volt Absorb is also super relevant because Volt Switch is super relevant. One of the oldest feuds in the world is Gyarados versus Jolteon, because usually Jolteon can outspeed a Gyarados after timid Jolteon outspeeds a Gyarados after a Dragon Dance. Yeah, HP Ice. You'll like always see HP Ice on Jolteon, pretty much always. It's Life Orb nowadays. Yeah, that makes sense. I would assume timid Life Orb. I haven't played with a Jolteon in so long. Makes sense, Effie. Makes sense. Do you suggest beating all the regions before starting to work on PvP? No, I don't. That's a great question. I don't think you need to beat all the regions at all. It's totally up to you. Obviously, beating all the regions is like super objectively beneficial in PokeMMO, but man, it's up to you. I hate storylines. I hate beating. It's my least favorite thing to do in game. So like, it's totally understandable to like want to focus on the thing you care about more. Like I would say try to defeat one region before focusing on PvP, but after you defeat one, go ahead and dip your toes in. Try it out. Do you have any pets, maybe bugs or stuff like that? I don't have any pets that I own personally, although I do a lot of pet sitting, and a lot of our friends that we hang out with actively have pets. So I'm around pets a lot, but I don't have any personally. I usually make around 300k Pokeyen on my gym run at the moment, which is pretty high. Especially for 20 gyms, but I bought my Richest Charms at a really low price. Magnet Rise is interesting. I love shaking up the meta and trying out new things like that, Jack. So, I mean, I would encourage you to try it. It could, honestly, I could see it. The issue, like, it's possible. Like, I could see someone, it's rough because usually they'll have enough, so think about the situation where Magnet Rise would be useful, right? Imagine you're on Jolteon and your opponent switches in Hippowdon to like tank your Volt Switch and set up Sand, and on that turn you predict they're gonna switch in Hippowdon, so you go ahead and use Magnet Rise. So now you can dodge the Hippowdon's Earthquake, which honestly could be pretty useful. The issue is it comes down to how much damage you can do to the Hippowdon with your other moves like HP Ice. If you can do more than 50% damage to a Hippowdon, it might actually be worth it. That would actually be a really cool meta breaking thing. The issue is if Hippowdon can slack off your HP Ice and like sustain pretty well, it ends up becoming not really worth, right? Because then he's just able to stall you out. He can Toxic you. The Sandstorm chip will beat you down. If you're not doing at least like 60 to 70% to Hippowdon with Hidden Power Ice, it's probably not worth it. Plus Life Orb, Sandstorm chip, he'll probably Toxic you. All this damage, you're gonna chip down your Jolteon a lot. Usually in that situation, like Magnet Rise probably isn't good. It's probably just better to switch it to a different Pokemon. Is probably the meme. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's always like, dude, that's nuts. If people are working through the language barrier to absorb my content, that's a fucking honor. That's so crazy. My favorite breed of dog is pugs by far. I love all flat-faced dogs, pugs, bulldogs, anything like that. I love French bulldogs. Pugs are number one though. Pugs are number one. What's event season? I have a video linked first thing in the description, Rabbit, that essentially explains what is event season, why I'm preparing, how I'm preparing, how you can prepare, and sort of my goals alongside it. So hopefully that video should be able to help you out. If not, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions after that. But I appreciate the question. It was a great question. Common question, of course. Okay, I want to be better about making like an FAQ section with like video links answering common questions. How hard / easy are the charms, like richest charms, to get? You usually get them through the loot boxes, but you don't want to do that. What I recommend is just buying them with pure Pokeyen once they reach their cheapest point and stocking up on them. That's what I did. That's what I did during the 10-year anniversary event. What I did was I waited until richest charms were at their lowest, and I bought a lot of them, like 80-75% richest charms for 27k a piece, and now they're like 40k a piece, and I make a lot of profit off them from gym reruns. I bought a lot of 100% charms as well for around 50 to 55k a piece, and now those are like 90k a piece. I actually went ahead and just sold those because it wasn't worth for me, because I was making the same amount of profit after the cost of the charm with a 100% charm and a 75% charm, so I might as well have just sold them for like a 40k profit margin. Pretty huge. I was pretty happy about that. So you don't always have to use all your charms, but even just buying them during the events, they're gonna rise. They're gonna go up, like, objectively. So, do you like the song "California Girls" from Katy Perry? Yeah, why not? It's an okay song. A little too poppy and zingy and catchy, but it's cute. Whatever. I respect it. Cats are better. I'm a dog kind of guy for sure. I like energetic animals with personalities. I think that's something I really care about. Sometimes, and there are cats that are like that. I think on average cats are a little more boring. This sounds really mean. A little more boring than dogs. Can just kind of like sleep all day, gaze in the sun, just chill out. Where dogs are usually a little more active and have a little more personality, a little more annoying, a little more. Dogs are more annoying and harder to take care of. So I mean that's the trade-off, right? Yeah, so usually richest charms, shiny charms, all the charms are only available during the Lunar New Year event, and the 10-year anniversary event was a special case where they came back, because it was obviously a very special event, but usually the Lunar New Year event is where they're available. They're all, I would say they're all somewhat similar to it. Not all of them. Some are kind of different. So I think the 10-year anniversary event is pretty comparable to... Let me skip this on. I'd say that the 10-year anniversary event is pretty comparable to the Halloween event and... I don't remember. And the Lunar New Year event. Now, the Christmas event... Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, the 10-year anniversary event is more comparable to the Halloween event, whereas the Lunar New Year event and the Christmas event are actually a little different, where they're kind of like dungeons and like bosses. The Lunar New Year event and the Christmas event usually require co-op play. So you actually have to like gather a team and work together and go through a sort of dungeon raid type system. Versus where the 10-year anniversary event and the Halloween event are pretty solo player. Yeah. Paydays like a much money. You make most of your money in this location via pickup, not the actual payday. I have a video actually coming out tomorrow about it, Sam. Where you make around, I don't want to spoil it, I guess, but you make around 40% of your profits, 45% from the actual payday, and you make like 60 to 65% from pickup and from the items. You make a lot more of your money from the pickup than you would realize per hour, and it ends up being a really decent amount of Pokeyen per hour because of the pickup items. Do you have a Lunar New Year event video? Yes, I have an entire playlist. If you guys want to prepare for the upcoming events and don't know what they're like, I recommend checking out my past holiday playlists. On my channel, just go to playlists. I have a Lunar New Year 2022 event playlist. I have a Halloween 2021 playlist. Actually, I might not have that, because I might have some stuff, but I was really just starting to do YouTube during the Halloween 2021 playlists or events, so I was kind of a little behind on that. And then I do have a really detailed Christmas 2021 or Xmas 2021 playlists. So check those out if you're interested in learning about them. I have still not done my gym run. Hilariously enough, Adam. Dude, I appreciate that, Auk. Yeah, that was really, really recent. That was really, really recent. Like 4 days ago or so was officially... I should have made a post about it, but I kept delaying it, / getting distracted, / putting it off. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get to 52,000 encounters, and then I'll do my gym run. That might be a good way to break it up. What's up, Listo? How you doing today? What's up? What's up? Great stream today, guys. Great questions. Appreciate everyone hanging out. We're not ending yet. We're probably still live for like another hour and a half at the least, probably. Say at least another hour because the gym run, obviously. We're gonna finish that. I'm super happy to hear that you say. I appreciate it, man. How does the Starmie event work? Will the question mark? Will it work? Does the percentage of Pokemon spawning is higher? No. There's nothing changed about the natural state of the game. It's just catch this Pokemon, make some money catching that Pokemon, and then also have a chance at an overarching prize. What's up, Choptimus? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Hope you're well. Dude, honestly, I'm doing really well. Honestly, one of the best Mondays in a while. I'm doing pretty fantastic, man. Hope you're well as well. If you guys are enjoying the stream, it does help out a ton with the algorithm. So just click the like button. Super free, easy way to support. If you're not liking the stream, feel free to dislike as well. That's honestly totally fine. Make sure to consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO content. I do upload 2 pieces of PokeMMO content every day. I will be cutting back on that to some extent, maybe 1 piece. I guess I have to stop saying that. So it'll soon be at least 1 piece of content a day. But I think most days will still end up being 2 because I'm going to be doing 1 video a day, not counting streams and not counting catch events. So Monday through Thursday will still be a guaranteed 2 pieces of content, and then any sort of catch events will also be that. And there's like usually 2 to 3 catch events per week. So honestly, I'm kind of still sticking to 2 videos a day. I'm honestly not even cutting back that much, which is hilarious. Maybe I'll have to cut back. I don't know. We'll see. But any support like that goes a long way. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, it literally does physically allow me to keep making videos, to support the channel via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, or most importantly, throwing me a couple bucks, couple bones over on PayPal or Venmo. Those are the 2 best ways to support, simply because they take less of a cut, whereas things like Twitch and YouTube take a 30% cut from any revenue. It's pretty huge. So PayPal is the best way to support, and I really appreciate it, but never required, but it helps out. Only participated in the Halloween event. Is it the same every year? So usually events are extremely similar, is what I'd say. Not the exact same, but very similar. I would look out for those little differences. How's the game today? Game's great. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, man? Game is great. Hey, good luck, you say. Another 30 encounters? Yeah. Be here for, I mean, 30 encounters takes a while when doing single fishing, so I want to reach that 52k today. We'll do it. We'll reach 52k. Yeah, it's so easy to forget about it. And that's one of the reasons why I give that reminder to Faulty, because I mean, I can't say the amount of YouTube videos that I watch that I'm enjoying that I just forget to click the like button on, or forget to subscribe to the channel on. I always forget. It's just a forgetful thing. It's easy to forget. I mean, Kanto not Unova, so Payday kind of sucks to me. You can still pick up Payday in Kanto. You'd have to go to a very different location, though, obviously. I'm trying to think of what a good Payday location might be in Kanto. The issue is usually it's tough to Payday. Like, usually you don't want to Payday in like caves, because usually cave Pokemon will have high defense stats, like Marowak, like Sandslash, like Geodude, so you won't be able to like one-shot them. And there's not that many high-level locations in... You could go to, like, Savault Canyon or something, and maybe Payday there, as well as catch, like, any sort of Larvatars or Starmie you see, something like that. Probably a decent money-making method. Five Island and stuff. There's also that if you care about shiny Skiploom or shiny Hoppip, there is that spot along 5 Island Meadow. Now getting back and forth between there is a little bit of a hike, so Any sort of specific balls, like timer balls, are usually bought at things like shopping malls, like the Unova shopping mall or the Celadon shopping mall. So if you have access to Kanto or Unova, those are the 2 easiest locations. There are some other niche ones, but those are just the 2 easiest to go to. Does Nugget Bridge still work, PokeMMO? Yeah, I mean, it should still work properly. It actually used to not back in the day, but nowadays I think it still does work properly. 24 gyms with 10s to spare. Yo, that's sick, Naeem. Nice. A 24 gym run is very nice. Very, very nice. Congrats. Dude, Kubi. The Koopster. This is the best donation place. Correct? Question mark. The Koopster dropping an absolute monster 50 bomb. Fucking thank you, dude. What the fuck? Damn, thank you, man. That's a fucking lot. That's crazy. Thank you, Koopster. The fucking 50 bomb coming in from the Koopster, the King Koopster. I'm fucking honored. I appreciate it. I hope that my content continues to live up to fucking that amount of support every day, man. I'll keep working hard for you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kubi. 50's huge. The Koopster strikes again. Coming through. W. Bang. The Koopster. You're nuts, Kubi paying for Tito's tonight? Fuck. I appreciate it, Koopster. Spends it. Yeah, how much talk? Do you have any idea how much Taco Bell that is? Thank you, Kubi. I'm fucking honored, man. I really appreciate it. Are you a full-time streamer? I am a full-time YouTuber, so I mix up my content between YouTube videos, guides, creative content, stuff like that, and streaming. Yes, I do stream I stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I usually stream for around 1 to 3 hours. So like 1 to 3 hours isn't full-time streaming, right? So I usually I also make videos and I do a lot of thumbnails. It's a lot of work. I probably work around. I mean, it depends on the day. I always say, like, for the first 6 months of my YouTube, I was working 14 hours a day, every day. It was my whole life was YouTube for the first 6 months, really growing the channel. And then after that, I kind of pulled back a bit and started working like 6 hours a day. And then during event season, I worked like 12 hours a day, 12, 14, again, which is like a 3 to 4 month period event season, maybe like 3 to 5, and then there's times where I've worked like 4 hours a day or stuff like that. But then probably on average over the past year, I've probably worked 10 hours a day. I mean, 10 plus for sure. I'm also constantly checking like comments and Discord and stuff like that on my phone. I'm pretty much always checking stuff. There's always more stuff to do. Always ideas to think of, thumbnails to make, scripts to write. I do stream other stuff pretty rarely, I'd say, JG. I stream some, like, random stuff, like SSX Tricky, or some other, like, random retro stuff over on my Twitch sometimes, but that's super rarely nowadays, I'd say, honestly. I mostly just stream PokeMMO, is what I'd say. I appreciate it, man. Does anyone know if there are any references for locations with Horde encounters? Yes, I think there is an entire forum document or forum post that pretty much documents every Horde location in the game. Fuck, I did. Yeah, I used to stream. Fuck, one of my funniest streams was Backyard Baseball. I would play Backyard Baseball while hatching eggs on PokeMMO, because hatching eggs just takes fucking forever. It's so long, and you have to do it to get shinies. So it was just I just would hatch eggs forever. What's up, Halkian? Harmonics, I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you continue to enjoy the content. Hopefully it's helpful. What's up? What's up? Yeah, Backyard Baseball streams are fun. Thank you again, Kubi. I fucking appreciate it, man. Happy Monday, y'all. Been a long time. I was feeling too long. I fucking appreciate it, Kubi. Thank you, man. For the support and the love and the positivity in chat as always. The Koopster. King Koopster. I'll stop referring to you as Jesus, Yosh. How long do you think a Horde hunt will take on average to shiny? If you do a sweet scent Horde hunt very, very near a PC, like next to a PC, on average, if you're playing efficiently, you should be able to get around 1,000 encounters per hour. And obviously at a 1 out of 30k rate, the fastest or like easiest shinies to get in the game will take you around 30 hours. That's like the easiest hunts are around 30 hours, which are 5 times Hordes near or next to a PC. Things like Maril, things like Wooper, Magikarp, stuff like that. Mienfu's a cool one. Vanillish during the winter. Dude, Backyard Baseball is an incredible game, Mark. It's so good. I would love to try Backyard Baseball speedruns at some point. It's a great game. Yes, so I used to get them a fucking ton, Mo. I've kind of, it's really weird. It's really inconsistent, honestly. If I do it for anything more than like 2 hours, yeah, I pretty much always get them. It's just you just get them. Like it's not, it's just a test. And they're pretty easy and pretty quick, but if you consistently do long hours of payday, you'll definitely get a ton of captures. It just happens, especially at this location specifically. Yeah, at popular spot, like this is one of the most popular botted spots. And it's also it's the most popular spot for Shiny Hunter Dratini. It's great money. Like it's really important. So you get a lot of captures at this spot specifically. How much longer till the event? Which one's the story to get ready for making a few million? For the next event or the start of event season should start around October 31st. So it should be around Halloween. If you want more details on that, the video links down below. Like the first thing in the description should be helpful. If you have any more questions, let me know though. Yeah, Zeffy's awesome as well. Thank you, Zeffy. The help on answering questions means the world. Yeah, Payday specifically also spawns it. Yeah, Hawk is right. If you're Pokemon videos, you can start watching your RuneScape content. You're crazy for that, Vital. My RuneScape content is outdated and bad. There's a reason I didn't get many views on it. I mean, I got good stuff on. I got good views, and I had a good following for RuneScape on Twitch, but never on YouTube. Yeah, you'll get them pretty. If you do a lot of payday, you'll get them really consistently. I got really big into old school RuneScape. I matched main accounts, I played fantasy competitions, and was in the best skilling clan in the world at one point. Was in top 1K EHP, which is top 1,000 efficient hours played, which is mandatory for being in that clan. And then I was the 74th person in the world to match an Ultimate Iron Man, which is an account that cannot use a bank, or trade, which was a very difficult, very cool journey. Yeah, Zeffy is goated for sure. Yes, also the Ninjast event coming up for sure, easily, for sure. That'll be a good event, man. Ninjast have a really good base price, or like, I mean, Ninkado, sorry, for the Shedinja hunt. People need them. Your hit Kubi Kuber, yeah. You're awesome, Zeffy. I appreciate it, man. That kind of help goes a long way for sure. We're almost at 52k encounters. At 52k encounters, we'll finally go start the gym run, which is hilarious. We literally haven't started yet. Like, actually so funny. I wanted a healthy stream today. This will give us that. What's up, Defaulty with the OWO? What's up, man? Can I be a Kubi Kuber? I think with the right attitude, anyone can be a Kubi Kuber. Hot take. The bigger the better, yeah. I think that's like, dude, I've talked about this before, but I feel like there are like ninjas come at a great price. I feel like there's like stages of being a PokeMMO quote-unquote veteran. I feel like, okay, so there's those new players who have been playing for less than a year, who just are new, love and care about the game, excited to learn, excited to be nice, excited to do everything, awesome, cool players, new players, love them. There's those PokeMMO quote-unquote veterans who have been playing for like 2 years, maybe 2 to 3. I think that's when you reach the peak stage of like arrogance. And there's those players who kind of like gatekeep, are pretty elitist, like aren't super nice to new players. They feel like they've learned everything and they're like kind of cringe at points. They might have a couple shinies under their belt, have a lot of Pokeyen, feel like they're the shit, etc., etc. And then I think once you've been playing the game, this is obviously like all up for debate and all up for, this is just my opinion, and this is all very flexible. You could have any of these mentalities at any stages of the game, but it's just kind of the general flow of things on average. And once you reach like, I would say 4 years played, like 3 to 4, like 4 or 5 plus years played, I think you reach this state of just truly being mellow and like really just enjoying the game and caring about it and wanting to, like, and this happens with like any sort of MMO. I feel like you reach this sort of arrogance and elitism, and you like are rude and gatekeeping new players, and I think you eventually grow past that, and essentially you're very helpful and very like you realize how important new players are to the game, and realize like you just care about the game, and doing the best thing is really just making people enjoy it and being kind and everything. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen even in my Discord, and I try to fight back. There's so much cringe, and it's like it's like in YouTube comments and stuff. It's frustrating because it's always those players who have been playing the game for like 2 years, like not a crazy amount, but like a pretty long time, but like long enough to where they consider themselves experts and consider themselves veterans, but like still like they try to like correct people on everything. And it's always cringe. Skip the arrogant part. True, Pog. That's the goal. That's the goal. There's always going to be those. Yeah, can't control the cringe. Yeah, exactly. There's always going to be a group of players who are weird about that. You know, we stand that. I think a lot of people actually do skip that arrogant phase, or a lot of people can. The best way to skip it is to just be aware of it, and to just understand that mentality might creep into your mind, and to like fight against it. That's the best way to go against it. Just be aware of it. Be aware of human trends. We're at 51,997 encounters, 3 more. Yeah, 52k. At 52k, I'll probably take a quick little restroom break, grab a water and stuff, stretch my legs, and then we'll come back and we'll do the gym rerun and make that nice Pokeyen for the day. Sitting at 40k, yo, nice Coopster. Good luck, man. Hopefully shiny soon. Hopefully you don't reach this amount of encounters. Shiny Dratini, yeah, Shiny Dratini will be at 52k exactly. That is also, yeah, for sure, Zephy. For sure. Super, super true. Yes, dude, that's also fucking spot on, Gears. Like, if you've experienced that mentality or that mindset before, and if you've seen that progression of mentality, like if you're a veteran in the MMO format and not just PokeMMO, you can just skip it. Yeah, it's so easy to be a good person. Yeah, it can be. Honestly, a lot of times, sometimes it's just easy to forget. But it was a Dragonair encounter for 52k. So there it is, 52k encounters. Only took me 7 months. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, that would be really awesome. I remember, my shiny speedrun from scratch was at 1,005 encounters. So it was like right after 1,000. So it was really cool to see that. I'm going to go ahead and prepare for my gym rerun, boys. It's time for the gym rerun. Let's go ahead and switch out the team, set our spawn location, get everything ready and going. We have those Kangaskhan we bought, which I forgot about. Slap these boys in here, pull these out, slap the rest of these in. Where my Typhlosion at? Typhlosion, where are you? Where have you gone? There you go. I would have never, I'm glad I searched for them. Would have never found them. Move these guys here, move these guys here. Get everything sorted and ready. Head over to the next location. Set your spawn at that location and fly over to this location. I also need to put the items on these. I forgot. So I finally remembered. I finally remembered to rebreed both of these down to level 1. So we're starting from level 1, thankfully, from scratch. Honestly, I might not want Heat Rock on my Torkoal, because I think Heat Rock might actually be bad, just because the sun extending, like, I feel like it's only gonna hurt your Blastoises with this team. Before it was nice, but I think at this point, honestly, it's worse. We calced my total encounters like a while. It was a many streams back. Gears. It's tough to say now. It's honestly tough, but okay. We're here, ready to start the gym run, and since we're ready, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, grab a stretch, grab a bottle of water, and chillax. I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. Don't go too far. I'll see you guys very soon. I am gonna run some ads, and I encourage you guys to actually ad block. So don't feel bad for ad blocking. If you want to watch the ads, it does support me more than the ad block, but I ad block everything, so I encourage it. Like, don't feel bad. But I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be AFK for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna run ads while I'm AFK anyway. I'll be right back, guys. See you soon. Don't go too far. See you in 1 sec. Okay, we're back, boys. Was that a little over 2 minutes or something? What's up? How we doing? A little over 2 minutes. My bad, guys. What's up, though? Oh, the music kind of bopping. Damn, what's up? Okay. Everybody got me some ramen? Yes. Sounds good. My girlfriend's actually ordering Pizza Hut. Not to brag. Kind of the best lunch in the world. Dude, Pizza Hut is fucking... It's actually so dumb. I literally think Pizza Hut has like the best pizza from like Pizza Hut kicks any like small family, like any like small, it feels so mean, any like small business pizza chain that's like trying really hard to make good pizza. I feel like Pizza Hut just kicks their ass like every time. It's so sad, but like I literally feel like Pizza Hut is like the best pizza. Better than Papa John's, better than Domino's. Pizza Hut, like better than any chain, and then it's also better than like any. You sponsored? No. Hilarious, but I mean Pizza Hut. Hey, I mean, I'm right here. I'm just saying. But Pizza Hut is fucking bomb. I would happily be sponsored by Pizza Hut. That shit's bomb. Pizza Express. We do have. There's very few of them, but there's some. I don't know if it's the same thing. There's very few of them, but we do have something called Pizza Hut Express, which is like fast food Pizza Hut. But there's very few that exist. We do not have. I was checking. We do not have Pizza Express. I've never heard of this. Unfortunately. Okay, this is such an awkward position. I think I have to switch out here. My level 1 Cottonee is already gonna get XP. Are you fucking kidding me? So unlucky. Shake my head. Utah, some of the best pizza? That's a nuts. I mean, I respect it. I mean, hey, if that's the case, that's the case. I'm gonna get fucked here, aren't I? Did I really get this fucking unlucky? I'm gonna be so sad. One of my Typhlosions is about to die. Plus he fucking crit! He got Helping Hand, crit, plus my Cottonee gained XP. This was such an unlucky start to the gym run. That's so sad. It's not a big deal. It's gonna cost me like so little time. But wah. Lumberries? No fucking way Lumberries is the right... No way that's the right thing to use. Even if it Lumberry, it doesn't stop my issue. Because it would still... Yeah, there's no way Lumberries is ever the fucking way to go there. Because even if I Lumberry, I still gain XP on the Cottonee. Like, that's still the issue. I do want Memento on my Cottonee. That's the honest issue. Porygon Route 7? Ooh, shit. No, that's okay, Scythus. Thanks for the call. Pizza Hut Express at a Target I work at? Yeah, dude, Pizza Hut Express fucking slaps, Owen. It's actually so crazy. It's so weird. Why does Pizza Hut Express slap so hard? It's so fucking funny. Lava Plume? Yeah, that's honestly pretty nice. I really need to get my Memento on my Cottonee. That's the main. I keep not getting it. I need to do it. Worked at a mini Pizza Hut at Target for like a month. It was in school. Worst job I ever had, hands down. Fuck. That shit's so sad. Throwing. I could never imagine working at a restaurant that just like throws away food. That would literally fucking destroy me. What event? For event season, I have a video linked first thing in the description below, Nans. Explaining what event season is, why I'm preparing for it, how I'm preparing for it, my goals, and kind of goals you guys could make for it. So anything, any question you might have is probably explained in the first video linked in the description. If you have any more questions after that video, feel free to let me know, man. I'll try to give you the best answer I can. Try Rudy's Legit Pizza. I fucking love pizza. Pizza's such like a good like taste test food as well. Or like if you want to like understand someone's food tastes, pizza is a great way to do it. I feel like pizza's awesome. What's up, T-Nums? It's hard to hate on pizza. How are you doing today, T-Nums? What's up? What's up? Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it looks like Pizza Express is a UK chain. It's pretty interesting. Beats our Pizza Hut. I respect it. I mean, I definitely believe it. Pizza Express. Founded in 1965. So, I think the most important thing for me, I'm a huge fan of, like, you'll never catch me in a million years ordering a cheese pizza or a pepperoni pizza or anything boring. I just, you'll never could be me. Could never be me. I'm the guy who's ordering fucking, yeah, I love Hawaiian pizza, pineapple. I love fucking banana peppers on pizza are dope. Green peppers. I'm a huge fan. My two favorite pizzas, barbecue chicken pizzas. Any sort of pizza that isn't a marinara base is the best pizza, in my opinion. I think marinara is actually the worst sauce. Like red sauce pizzas, the worst sauce for pizza. I'll say it. Hot take, but I'll say it. I think barbecue chicken pizza and like ranch based or like white sauce Alfredo pizzas. Those are the bangers. Those are the bangers. Oh, you know, an amulet coin? I'm using Richest Charm. Oh, I'm fucking covering it. That's so funny. Let me move that. My Richest Charm like can't even be shown. That's so funny. I'll put it like here, so it's like on the. You could kind of like. Actually, but you guys can't see it there at all. I think. Or can you? Where should I put it? Here? Over here, maybe? Yeah, over here. I moved it because, oh, I needed to record. I was like recording a guide and I needed it. Yeah, chicken bacon ranch. Yes, exactly, Auk. Chicken bacon ranch and barbecue chicken. Those are like the two best pizzas. Bro doesn't know anything about pizza? Fight me on this, Michael. I will happily do battle. I'm a huge pizza fan. Pizza stan. I could tell you the best pizzas, best frozen pizzas. The best frozen pizza brand that's giga underrated is Sam's Choice. It's like this niche. It might even be like Walmart's specific brand. Unironically, $5 for the highest quality frozen pizza you'll ever have. That shit beats out DiGiorno, beats out California Kitchen, beats out fucking anything. Any frozen pizza brand. Sam's Choice is the best. Philly cheesesteak pizza is fucking bomb. I also just fucking love cheesesteak pizza. Oh my god, yeah, no, Michael, please. I'm all about aggressive food debates. Please feel free, and this goes for everyone. Feel free to aggressively disagree with anything I say in regards to food, because food debates are hilarious. It's the best when food debates get heated. And I mean, the whole meme, it's a joke. Everyone fucking has their own tastes. The whole point of food debates is it's totally up to personal opinion. Enjoy whatever you enjoy. Don't let me tell you to enjoy. Like, don't let me dictate your food taste. Please enjoy the things you enjoy, you know, etc. I want to make all those qualifications. Food debates are just so fucking fun. We do them regularly on stream. And I also have some insane food takes. So I like to drop some memes. The other day, I was literally talking with a buddy of mine who eats kiwis the same way that I do. So I'm not alone. There are people who do this. I eat kiwis with the skin on because I'm not a baby, you know? If you're a real adult, you just wash your kiwi over the sink and just crunch into that skin. Bite through that shit. You have to earn the delicious sweet fruit inside by biting through a little bit of hairy skin. There's so much nutrients in that shit. Adds a little bit of crunch. We love a kiwi. Eating kiwis like apples is the future. I'll say it. Yeah, no, that shit's fucked up. That was one of the most fucked up food stories that I've ever seen and told. Cite this, yeah. I know multiple people who also eat kiwis like that, which is awesome. So I'm not the only one. There's people who do that. Eating strawberries with the green part. Okay, I don't do that, but holy fuck do I respect that. That's kind of awesome. I respect that. Little Caesars, I love cheap pizzas. I love cheap pizza brands. I think they have a place in this world. Like CC's, Little Caesars. Dude, $5 for hot and ready. You can't. You drop viewers just saying that? True. I'm glad. If they can't handle the food takes, get out of the kitchen. Fuck, get out of the stream. I'm all about budget brands. I love me some Little Caesars. I love me some CC's pizza. A pizza buffet for $7. Plus they got those bomb ass brownies. Sign me up. I mean, I'm just saying. Did I just do this without? I didn't even set up rain. I was not paying attention at all. I just really brain dead blasted through that. I'm way too busy debating food and talking about pizza to do my gym run. Blastoise, one of them has a Mystic Water, so it can set up Rain Dance and then use Water Spout after, and the other is Choice Specs to spam Water Spout. Yo, what's up, Alex? I appreciate it. This is a hilarious time to join the stream. We're currently debating pizza and other food topics while also doing our gym run in PokeMMO. I'm glad you like the content. Hopefully it's been helpful. Good riddance. Yeah, fuck. People who don't... fuck. I don't know. Yeah, fuck. It's a good meme. Okay, speaking of pizza toppings, I'm gonna have to mute for like 1 minute to answer my very nice girlfriend who is getting me Pizza Hut right now. Tell her what toppings I want, because she's a sweetheart. So 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. Gotta order some pizza. Okay, speaking of pizza and Pizza Hut, I just ordered an absolute creation that I need to tell you guys about. I'm currently ordering a backyard bacon barbecue pizza with added on meatballs. Because, dude, for whatever reason, Pizza Hut's meatballs are really fucking good. It's so weird. I added to this barbecue pizza. I took off the chicken. I added meatballs, banana peppers, pineapple, and then changed the sauce to barbecue. For whatever reason, it was marinara, not barbecue, even though it's a barbecue pizza, so I changed it to barbecue. But yeah, that pizza's gonna be bomb. Dude, it's gonna be so good. Stuffed crust? I don't think we got stuffed crust, unfortunately, but we did get... we're getting like cheesy bread or whatever on the side, so it's the same thing. Have it added. Anchovies? Mints! Okay, I probably don't like anchovies. I've never tried it, but I probably don't like anchovies. Fuck, yeah, what's up, Panda? We're having a very important food discussion. Pizza is on the chopping block today. Yeah, pineapple on pizza is fantastic. Pineapple on pizza is important. Dude, too thin for you at the Hut. Really? What kind of... That's interesting. I feel like Pizza Hut's crust is like honestly one of the thicker crusts. I feel like around my area for sure. Like, I feel like Pizza Hut's crust is thicker than, like... Obviously, if you like a thin crust... I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Pizza Hut's crust is, like, thicker than, like... It's as thick, if not thicker, than, like, Domino's and Papa John's. I love thick crust. I'm a huge fan. There's an Italian here hearing blasphemies. Worked at Pizza Hut, bro. Meatballs were always... Dude, why are they so good? Because they would go bad and get old? Have me thrown out? I fucking love their meatballs. Why are they so good? Garlic, cheese, pepperoni for stuffed crust. Ooh, I respect it. I respect it. Dude, pineapple on pizza is bomb. Very much so the blasphemies here to an extreme. I have a lot of extreme food takes. And some may call them blasphemies. Some may call them masterpieces. That's up for you guys to decide. There's no wrong answer. Their pizza is pepperoni, Italian sausage, and green peppers on pizza is wicked awesome. Yeah, I like that build. I think for me personally, Marcus, that build is a little I'm a spicy, not spicy in terms of like spicy food, but I'm a spicy guy in terms of I like a bunch of shit. I'm a huge combination guy. I want to throw as many fucking things on a pizza as possible until it's literally falling apart. I like to go a little crazy. I like to throw a lot of shit on my pizza. Pineapple's only if you something to salty with it. If not, it's too sweet. I think that's fair. I think having like a meat or any sort of savory salty thing to go with it. I think if it was a pizza that was like just pineapple and cheese and like a normal pizza, it would still be like good, but it'd be like okay. I like that, like the whole point, like, you know, ham is very salty, it goes with it. Get a little bit of savory. I think pineapple and meatball works surprisingly well, which is hilarious. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's quite good. Kiwi and falafel. That's interesting. I feel like I would love that. I'm not a huge falafel guy, but I don't dislike it. My go-to safe picked. I feel ya. Yeah. I think that's also a pick that like the whole room could enjoy, Marcus. It's like a pretty like, it's like a simple enough pizza, but also like interesting enough that like at a party that pizza would do pretty well. I'd hope. Hopefully people aren't too picky. I fucking hate at parties when people want like cheese pizza or like pepperoni pizza. It just sucks. I hate that shit. Sometimes it's what you gotta do, but pineapple and jalapenos, yeah, it's that shit's honestly so good, dude. Pineapple. One of the things that's not done enough on pizzas is a honey drizzle. Honey drizzles on pizzas are like, if you haven't had it, dude, oh my god, I can't even explain it. Like another, I had one pizza place have like a spicy honey drizzle option. Oh my god, it elevates it to a whole new level. It's absurd. It's so, and I love honey. Honey is so good. I think that gym has a chance. I think it's like a 33. I don't know the chance, but it's a certain percentage chance of having a flash fire. Not every time, but sometimes. And even if it does, usually just having the Blastoise in the back will pretty easily plow through it. I think both are fantastic, Otavio. I think I love fresh pineapple and I love pineapple on pizza. I don't think either is better than the other personally, but that's just, you know, obviously just me. Cue Italian shouting. Fuck. Bacon for your carbonara. Sounds good as fuck to me. It bothers me. Fuck. That sentence is so good. She has the blandest palate and it bothers me immensely. It bothers me immensely is such a strong. I love that. It's so strong. I feel that. Yeah, Ninetales, it's really not that bad. Like it should just cost you a little bit of time. But you should never lose to a Flash Firemon in a gym. If you're doing something wrong. If you're losing to a Flash Firemon, you're doing something wrong in a gym run. You should never be like being whited out to it or anything. As long as you have one Pokemon in the back to deal with it, you should be good. Tropical fruit and sweet chili sauce. Oh, that sounds fucking awesome. I feel that. So you're saying, falafel is without fruit? Yeah, that honestly, yeah, because I agree. I feel like falafel is usually too dry. I think that's my exact argument. I think so that makes a lot of sense, Panda. I respect that a lot, man. Pretty good arguments. I like it. Ever tried the Pizza Hut Cheez-It crossover? Oh my god, no. That sounds fucking cursed, but possibly incredible. I'm very interested. That's awesome. I respect that, Saloran. I mean, obviously, like, if you can go mostly vegan, fucking more power to you. I think that's, like, obviously, that's, you know, the majority of it is more important than the actual going full. That's awesome. I respect that. Dude, okay, one of the most insane, holy shit, one of the most insane food takes I've ever heard, and I get this to some extent, but not to this extent. I have a friend's I think half sister, or a friend's sister, essentially, won't eat cheese. They hate cheese. And I'm talking cheese of like any kind. I think the only cheese they'll eat is like, I think it's on a pizza. They'll eat cheese pizza, but like they will not eat cheese on a cheeseburger or like cheese on like anything. Like it's crazy to me. Like I understand not liking plain cheese. I'm not a huge fan of eating like cheese cubes or like I hate cheese plain. I think a lot of like cheese sticks and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of eating plain cheese. It's not really for me. Cheese with crackers, cheese with anything is great, but I don't like eating plain cheese. I understand not liking that, but not liking cheese to the extent of not liking cheeseburgers blows my mind. I fucking love, like, if you have the option of ordering a hamburger versus a cheeseburger, I feel like I'm always going to order that cheeseburger 110% of the time, you know? That shit is crazy. I mean, I respect it. I kind of she has a lot of crazy food takes that I honestly respect a ton, but man, that one's rough. Wow, no pizzas, no quesadillas. That's nuts. What's up, by the way, Ren? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, like it's not a lactose intolerant thing. It's a, like, she doesn't like the taste thing. It's pretty crazy to me. It's pretty crazy. I can also understand, to be fair, not liking, like, American cheese specifically, because that cheese is like, and this is coming from someone who actually, I fucking love American cheese, like on burgers and shit. I think it's so good, but I can understand not liking it. So I feel like I grew up with it, and that's why I like it. But I feel like American cheese is like the most plasticky, like, produced shit in the world. I can understand not liking it if you don't have any, like, nostalgia or, like, ties to it. I could totally understand that. I think that's honestly, I think not liking American cheese is probably a good take. I like it. I do like it, but I could totally understand someone not liking it. It makes sense, honestly. Smoked cheese is really good. I love cheese. I just don't like it alone. Just add a cracker to it, add, like, a little meat slab. It's something, right? Like, I'm not a huge cheese alone kind of guy. Loves pizza. Yeah, it's funny that pizza is always which I get, because I feel like you don't taste the cheese as much on a pizza. Yes, yeah, craft singles. It's exactly, Marcus. Craft singles are what it's like American cheese. Yeah, usually. That's what we call it. It's very, like, plasticky, very, like, processed. And I mean, once again, I love it. I love American cheese. It's super fucked up, but I definitely love it. American cheese on, like, on a grilled cheese or a burger. Smoked Gouda. My girlfriend fucking loves Gouda. I'm not a huge Gouda fan, unfortunately. I don't like goat cheese as well. I'm really not a huge like goat cheese kind of guy. It's too, like, rich for me, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Oh, dude, I fucking hate, actually, I think I'm confusing. I think Gouda is fine. I don't love Gouda. I like Gouda. Gouda's fine. I hate Brie. I fucking hate Brie. People fucking love Brie. And I can't stand it. I really, really don't like Brie. It tastes stinky to me. I don't like Brie. I'm sorry. Biting the block, dude. I can't do it, Ginger, but I respect it. Heavily respect. Yeah, the 52k encounters, it looks very nice. It's very clean. Dude, my gym run at that perfectly. First stream I've caught by someone who does. Dude, fucking hell yeah, Kaku. Happy to have you, man. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hopefully it's helpful. Do you like blue cheese? I like the very littlest sprinkle of blue cheese. I think blue cheese is really tough, because I think most things that have blue cheese on it are just, and I don't usually feel this way because I love powerful flavors, but most things that have blue cheese on them are giga overpowered. It's just, blue cheese might be the most powerful flavor. Like, it's like up there as, like, if not one of them, one of the most. You just have to sprinkle so little blue cheese on something for it to be edible, in my opinion. Like, there was a pizza that we had that was, like, sprinkled. We got a really cool pizza from a really cool pizza place that I really loved their recipes. It was called End Pizza, like A&D pizza, or like a and sign pizza. Really good pizza place. And they had one that had, like, blue cheese sprinkled on it, and it would have been really good, but it was just way too much blue cheese, and it was just, like, overwhelming. Blue cheese is good, but it's just so hard not to overdo it, I think. Wazowski food show when? I love talking about food takes. It's just a fun meme. Brie with honey and cranberries. I love honey and I love cranberries. So honestly, I'll take your word for it, Ren. I'm not a huge, I really don't like Brie, but I do love me some honey and cranberries. So I'll give you that, my friend. So my one Blastoise is going to go down here. unfortunately. But oh, yeah, the burn's gonna kill it. That's fine. It's honestly better that the burn kills it, so I can bring in my Typhlosion. I'm gonna go down here, but that should be totally fine. It shouldn't change anything. Brief from me requires salt and black pepper. I respect that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, oh my god, don't apologize for that, Marcus. You're a dork. I feel, dude, yeah, I feel that, Mark. I've broken my wrists and my arms, my ankles so many times. I've definitely been there. Typing with a cast sucks. I feel you, man. Don't, as long as I understand what you're saying, I don't fucking care. You guys, even without a broken arm, you could type whatever. As long as I can understand the message you're portraying, I don't fucking care. I think people who get caught up on typos are like the worst kind of, not, that sounds kind of too harsh, but I hate people who get caught up on typos because I think it shows, when someone gets caught up on typos, it shows they're an uncharitable person, and like there's someone who misses the point of things, where like the point is just to understand the message you're portraying. That's the entire point of miscommunication, or sorry, of communication and words, right? The point of words is to portray meaning, to, you know, express something to someone. If you can understand it, it doesn't fucking matter if it's misspelled. It doesn't matter at all, right? As long as the point is being met. What's up, Gamer? What's up, Dryden? How you doing? Then Chandelure will be important for Halloween again? I think it very well might be. Yeah, dude, they got really expensive. I was saying, I talked about this before. They got really fucking expensive last time. I think they very well could be. It's tough. It's a tough call, Panda. Ren, hello, yeah. Brie with honey and cranberries also just sounds so like refined. It sounds like such a nice. It sounds bougie, but it sounds fucking like nice, in like a good way. Those have got me into the game. Waiting for my iPhone 14, so come in and play videos. I'll play on that. Watching your videos, dude. I'm honored. I appreciate it, Michael. You've been a great chatter, so I'm happy to have you, man. Hopefully you continue to enjoy the game, and hopefully my content can be helpful and/or entertaining. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome. You've been awesome to have in chat. Appreciate it, man. Let me heal up really quick. Hi, Groovy. Dude, fucking guys are awesome. I always say my community is so fucking good. Not even like just to say, like, I think my girlfriend reminds me all the time. Like, sometimes there's very rare occasions where I'll have like 2 or 3 negative comments back to back, and it's so rare that I have that. So when I do, it affects me. So my girlfriend's always quick to remind me, like, hey, like, your community is like really something special, where like people are really overwhelmingly positive, and I'm super lucky to have that. And usually the negative comment, like, there was a really good thing, a quote that someone said, some YouTuber said, where like, if you get a lot of negative comments, that's usually it depends, like on certain videos, it can be a good thing, because usually that means you're reaching out of your like normal sort of viewer atmosphere. Usually when you get like more negative comments than usual on a video that's still good and obviously not controversial and not mean or anything, it usually means like you're just reaching a new audience, you're reaching new viewers. And if 100 of those viewers really like the video and really like the content, but 5 of them didn't, that's okay, right? So like, I think it's important to just obviously look at the positive side of everything when possible. Not always easy. Some days just negative. Some days just suck. Some days just feel like, you know, I'm the worst YouTuber in the world. But it's, you know, it's whatever. Just go on. Go next. Big Packers fam. Oh shit. Good luck to you guys this season. I'm not a huge, I used to fucking love sports. I'm not a huge sports guy anymore. I still really appreciate, and I still try to watch a bit of sports. I'm a huge Ravens fan. Really hoping we have a better year this year. Dude, last year was just like the saddest thing in the world. Last year was like the first year we haven't made playoffs in so long, and we were battling through like fucking 20 plus injuries. It was absurd. Like, I really think, like, I really hope we have a better year this year. I also think that this year Lamar will be playing better than ever, because he's fighting this year more than ever to prove to the Ravens that he deserves a contract worthy of you know, a ton of money, but also confirmed money, that he guaranteed money is the word that he will get. So I'm really excited to see. I fucking love Lamar. I hope they give him a huge contract. I would love to see Lamar be our quarterback for another 10 years or so. Hopefully, I love him so much. He's like my dream quarterback on my favorite dream team, so it's incredible to see. Elon Musk of PokeMMO? Fuck, no, not at all. I'm not nearly... There's so many people who are way richer than me. I'm not close to that wealth level. Random products. Dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Rodriguez. Thank you, man. Lovers have got Pokemon because I don't want to wait for the new one coming out. It's been a blast. Dude, Pokemon is a great game. I think it's tough to... If you like Pokemon and you like MMOs, you know, big shocker, you're going to enjoy PokeMMO. I think that's the way to think about it. Fuck. Yeah, I saw that game. I know, fuck, you're a Steelers... No, I love you so much, Marcus, but you're a Steelers fan? Shake my head. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but fucking, I've always hated the Steelers growing up. No, I'm obviously Steelers fans or whatever, but fucking, I know, I didn't watch the game, but I heard about it. I know it was, you guys won 23-20, correct? Versus the Bengals. I got recommended Joe Burrow's post-game interview for it, which is so funny. Like, that specific piece of content is what I was recommended as opposed to, like, the highlights of the game or something. Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you, Chainshaw. Lamar, like, he's my favorite quarterback ever, I think, for sure. My favorite quarterback ever before him was Michael Vick, obviously. Off the fucking field. Did some pretty fucked up things. I think Michael Vick is the perfect example of someone who, like, committed a really bad tragedy and, like, committed a really bad crime. But dude, if you watch interviews with him after and you watch the way he talks about it, I think he is the perfect example of someone who, like, really fucking reformed and, like, really felt bad and, like, genuinely just, like, didn't know a life outside of... I fucking love Michael Vick. I feel like he's the definition of, like, a good guy who grew up in a bad space and, like, worked so hard to get out of there, but then still, like, had ties to it, and you got to be able to cut that off at times. And I respect him so much. He's really gone on to make a lot of positive changes and to go back in the NFL the way he did, and to support all the pro animal organizations he does now do. I love him. I think he's a great story, and I think it's important to commend people who right their wrongs. And I think that's, like, I don't know. I really respect that. And it was, I don't know. I was a huge fan. And he was like a great quarterback. I loved him. So to have, like, you know, to have his, like, spiritual predecessor in Lamar Jackson on my favorite team of all time, the Ravens, it's a dream come true for sure. I love sports, man. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I always say, like, I loved playing sports as a kid. I always say, fuck, sports was my video games before esports, if that makes sense. Like, sports was my sports before esports. It's so dumb, but, like, I loved the competitive. I loved sports. I loved the grind. Sports were just my video games before video games. Yeah, Plus you're an dude. I kind of respect. I love the Eagles. I think the Eagles are a cool team. I loved Deshaun Jackson. It's so sad. I feel like his career kind of spiraled downward. I could be wrong, but I fucking loved him. I feel like he was such an exciting receiver to watch. I mean, obviously. Fuck, man. He was such a cool... I loved him. I loved watching him play. A little distracted, kill me. Professional grass toucher. Fuck. That's, like, the best way to describe someone who plays a professional sport. Professional grass toucher. What's up, Can? How you doing today? What's up, man? Gotta run to work? Yo, peace, Ren. Dude, I appreciate you popping it at all. Have a great day. Have a good Monday. This is a good Monday. I'm feeling good vibes for this Monday. I hate the Reds to be friendly banter. Yeah, I feel you. I'm all down for the friendly banter. Dude, I will say, dude, Marcus, the one NFL game that I ever went to was like a 13-10 loss. It was a Ravens game, obviously. It was Ravens versus the Steelers, and it was like a 13-10 loss where fucking... Oh my god, I hated this guy, but just because he was so good, and I'll always say that. Santonio Holmes, oh my god, I hated. He was so fucking good. He was always so sneaky too. Santonio Holmes was always, him or Hines Ward, were always the fucking guys who caught those like clutch passes at the very end of the game to win. I saw way too many games get clutched out of the Ravens' grasp by Hines Ward and Santonio Holmes. It always crushed me. It was always brutal. Whew. Yeah, I love Deshaun Jackson. I feel that, Chainshaw. Yeah, a lot of football talk. Sorry about that for those who don't care about it. Just something I care about. So I try to weave in a lot. You know, I talk about food, talk about anime, talk about sports, Pokemon, all sorts of things on the lives. The live streams are also a great way to just kind of, you know, be more personable with you guys and, you know, share my other interests, not just Pokemon with you guys, and also answer Pokemon questions and stuff. So hopefully it's a fun time. Hopefully you guys enjoy. What's up, Croopster? Merry Christmas? Fuck, can. Merry Christmas, dude. Why not? A signed photo of Heinz Ward? I have a signed photo of Ray Lewis. He was my favorite growing up. I respect that. I think Heinz. Yeah, I respect that. I have a signed photo of Ray Lewis personally. I didn't get it signed by him, but it has a certificate and it was personally signed, and I got it as a gift when I was a kid. I feel that, dude. Fuck. I was a huge dude. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, a lot of the underrated defensive players that like didn't get enough respect on the Ravens as well. Like Chris McAllister, super fucking underrated cornerback. Didn't get talked about enough on that defense. Even Samari Roll was really fucking good. There's so many players that got just Terrell Suggs. Bart Scott was super underrated. Fucking huge hitter. I mean, Bart Scott was infamous for that massive hit on Ben Roethlisberger. That was like a huge YouTube meme back in the day. I love the Ravens. Shout out to being Canadian. You're a fucking Canadian Steelers fan? Marcus, no. That's so funny. Fuck, I respect it. What? Dude, I love... So, I'm from Maryland, and I'm from, like, the Baltimore-ish area. I'm kind of in an in-between, to be fair, between Baltimore and DC, but I've always preferred Baltimore. I love Baltimore. I kind of hate DC, and I love Baltimore. So, it was... I mean, obviously, I'm a huge... And I loved the organization, and I loved... the team, and I ended up loving the Ravens. I always love hearing like what made you love the Steelers. I love hearing about that kind of thing, because I actually like, even though I'm a Ravens fan, I'm not a Baltimore fan for most other sports. Like for baseball, I'm actually a Chicago White Sox fan, mostly because of like the 2008 White Sox team. I was a huge fan. Most of my baseball tapes are from 2008, so they're kind of outdated, which is hilarious. I was a huge Jim Thome fan. Jim Thome was my favorite baseball player of all time. So he was on the White Sox at that time, and I loved him. Also, like Jermaine Dye, Paul Konerko, and Jim Thome, I just loved. Yeah, so for football, I'm a Ravens fan. For baseball, I'm a White Sox fan. For basketball, I'm a Denver Nuggets fan. I was a huge fan of Wilson Chandler, really underrated, tall guy who could shoot threes back in the day. And then obviously it's awesome to see Jokic on the Nuggets as well. He's fucking tearing the game up. He's crazy. What other sports do I have takes on? I think it's mostly just football, baseball, basketball. I've never been a huge hockey guy. Like that was like one of the few sports I never got into. Soccer as well, not super into. I think those are the three sports that I care about the most. Seahawks fan, never worked well to the Steelers. The Steelers. Oh, that's honestly a great. I respect that. That's a great reasoning. That was a great little. Yeah, I feel that. I respect that. That's a cool little rivalry to have with your grandpa. Rip the shiny Meowth? Wait, what happened? Oh no, I didn't see. Considering breeding my shiny Persian actually evolved over. Oh! That is fucking brutal. Like, not even just a normal Meowth as well, but like a shiny one. That's brutal. Dude, I feel like everyone who I have a friend who loves hockey and who grew up playing really high level hockey. I feel like everyone who likes hockey loves hockey. There's no in between. Hockey is just like one of the hardest sports to get into. I feel like, especially as a barrier to entry to play it. And me and my friends talked about this a lot, where like the barrier to entry to like play hockey as a kid, you cannot play hockey as a kid unless you're like a pretty fucking well-off family. Like just getting the gear, like the fucking equipment to play hockey, the stick, all the pads, it's like $1,000 to fit out like one hockey player. That's fucking absurd. Versus like a football where all you need is like the pigskin, and then like if you want to play like an official team, you can usually get together an outfit or rent an outfit for like $100 for like the season of like a sport. But like hockey, it's like $1,000 to outfit the fucking get the outfit. Let alone like you can't just play hockey in your backyard. You gotta fucking go to an ice rink. So the two big things are you have to have parents who have the time and are willing to take you to an ice rink, which is already insane. And then secondly, you have to have the money to spend on ice time. And then thirdly, you can't just go to an ice rink and play hockey. You have to like, because obviously people are like ice skating. You can practice skating, but practicing actual hockey play is like, it's like there's so many things that get in the way of like playing hockey. It's absurd. Like playing hockey is so difficult. Like getting into hockey and physically playing hockey is so hard. Jimmy Rollins I love Jimmy Rollins. That's a great pick, honestly. I liked the Phillies a lot in that era. Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, Jason Worth, I think he was on that team. There was a lot of cool. Yeah, 08 Phillies was a cool team. I respect that a lot. MLB 08 The Show is one of my favorite sports games of all time, which had Ryan Howard as the cover art. Yeah, hockey's a really interesting sport, and I feel like I should be a hockey fan just because like my local team is pretty fucking good. Like the fucking Capitals, like the Caps have been good at hockey ever since like Ovechkin. So like, I feel like if I was a hockey fan, it'd be a pretty easy thing because my team's pretty good. But I don't know. I don't care about the sport. Whatever. I don't even know if I'd pick the Caps. I'd have to like really think about it. I don't like to just pick off of region. I like to really pick a team that I mesh well with the personality and the decisions and everything. Why not have an eruption? Hopefully that one erupts. Backyard hockey privileges? Fuck, that's a good, yeah. I mean, it's a big deal, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Steen, for sure. It's a hard sport to stay in and fully commit to. It's easier to stay in it when you start young. That's probably. It's just tough to, that barrier to entry for hockey is huge. The sports that we love streaming even more. Yo, I'm happy to hear that, Devin. I know the sports talks aren't for everyone, so I mean, yeah, I talk about a lot of topics. Like we talk about food for a long time. Food. We do have a lot of food talks. We have a lot of anime talks, a lot of sports talks, all sorts of just discussions on the stream for things that I care about. Right. I like to get around to everything. Hurling. Someone recommended hurling to me. It might have been you, Ginger. Someone talked about hurling before, and it seemed pretty interesting. I'm not a huge hockey guy, unfortunately. Is cinematography ever gonna be enabled? I mean, only time will tell, Rue. That's a soon TM kind of thing, my friend. Unfortunately, I don't have any more information than you guys, and I don't have any insider info on that, my friend. I'm sorry, no good answer there. Maybe one day. But right now, the Hoenn Battle Frontier is implemented, so you can use that, take advantage of that. Hello, what's up, dude? How you doing? Dude, honestly, fucking true, T-Gnomes. Pokemon PvP is complicated to be oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I mean, most video games are complicated enough to be an esport, I'd say. Except for Hearthstone. That is a joke of an esport. Moving on. I think most video games, or like a lot of video games, are complicated enough to have a whole esports scene, for sure. Pokemon PvP, and there's a reason it is, right? Pokemon PvP, there's a reason VGC exists, right? Magnezone is really good. Magnezone is like an S tier PvP Pokemon in my opinion, as well as like an S tier PVM and maybe like A tier. It's like an A tier PVM or storyline Pokemon. Magnezone just has a really strong typing, having a lot of really important resists like flying and grass, as well as having a really good typing. Electric is really good. Volt Switch, Discharge is really great for the 30% paralyzed chance. The biggest issue with Magnezone is just obviously the 4 times weakness to ground. So just watch out for those EQs, watch out for those magnitudes, and you should be good. I will probably not play Scarlet and Violet at all. I'm going to be totally honest. Not because they're bad games, just because I just like Pokemon. Like for me, like it's really hard for me to go back to traditional Pokemon games because I just like Pokemon the best. For me, like PokeMMO is just like the best Pokemon game, and it's just hard to go to anything else. Yeah, I feel that, Marcus. I feel that. It's crazy because like sports and the games are so fucking similar. Like it's actually absurd, and I mean that's a huge reason why so many athletes like Rick Fox, for example, go on to like own esports teams or like support esports teams because they go on to realize like, hey, like it's the same thing. Like they're working just as hard as we did to like become professional athletes. Like it's the training and everything. It's the training, the mentality, everything. Like it's the same stuff, you know. Magnet Rise, it's usually not worth going Magnet Rise on Magnezone. It can usually, because you want to go Choice Scarf usually in PvP. In PVM, it's not really worth just because you'd rather just switch to, if someone's coming in to Earthquake you, it's just better to switch to a different Pokemon. That's kind of like the real argument is like, it's not really worth the Magnet Rise slot just because you might as well just switch to something else that can like dodge, like a flying type that can dodge it, or if it's like a grass type that can just respond with like a Giga Drain or something. 15 minutes left in the gym run and probably the stream because I do have some Pizza Hut now finally sitting next to me that I'm really, really excited to eat. We'll finish the gym run for sure. People enjoy food talks more. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, Vince. I feel that. I mean, yeah, for sure. Everyone likes food. Not everyone likes sports, and it's only understandable, right? Makes sense. People fucking love Gengar. It's hard not to. I'm not a huge Gengar fan. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'm not like anti-Gengar, but I'm not a huge Gengar fan for sure. Maybe that's just like the inner hipster in me. I'm not sure. Pizza mukbang? Not today. Probably not today. I think some people might like it. Some people might hate it. I don't want to. Why? Just chill. Would you rather just wait? Why is this song so jamming right now? Kind of jamming to this. Yes, I did have a wired energy drink today. How'd you know, T-Nums? You're saying mentioned one day. I actually drank one of them this morning. Yeah, I fucking love them. I've been cutting back on them since they are so aggressively heavy on the caffeine. But I love them. They feel so good. 3.5. I mean, to breed it up for like, you know, better IVs and stuff. Honestly, Noah, it's not terrible at all. My favorite Pokemon, my top 3 favorite Pokemon are Shuckle, Rampardos, and then Stunfisk, in that order. Stunfisk has kind of fallen off for me a bit, though, I will say. Unfortunately. Yeah, that shit's, dude, it's so much caffeine. It's fucking nuts. I love it. Red Bull, it does taste like Red Bull, yeah. I hate Red Bull, not because of the taste, but because of the price and the caffeine content. Red Bull has so little caffeine compared to other energy drinks, it's pathetic. It's like really embarrassing. Most Red Bulls only have 80 milligrams of caffeine, which is less than 1 cup of coffee, which like for me doesn't do shit. Like I hate Red Bull because like low caffeine, it's super fucking expensive. It tastes like okay. It's not like I think most energy drinks taste better than it. Like Bang and Monster both taste better than it. That are also cheaper. Like I think Red Bull is the definition of like a brand. It's a brand. Like you're buying it for the brand, or like just because you kind of are used to it or grow up with it. I think, which is totally fine. If you like Red Bull, more power to you. I just don't like it because I don't know. I grew up with Monster more than Red Bull, and Red Bull is just I think it's overrated. I think it's super overrated. Really, really low caffeine content. Really expensive. Yeah, not a fan. So, great question, Michael. Shuckle is my favorite because I used to have it was one of my favorite competitive Pokemon to use, even though it's like kind of stally and weird, but it was like, it's a stall Pokemon that actually requires like so much prediction and calculations, which I really like. And it's all about understanding your numbers. I love Torterra. And dude, Torterra and Mamoswine are fucking fantastic picks. Yo, G2! Thank you for the fucking support, man. Thank you for the donation. I really fucking appreciate that, man. Thank you so very much, man. That means the world. That helps a ton. Thank you, dude. Fuck. Thanks, G2. G2, let's fucking go. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Shuckle and Rampardos both being my favorite is a product of, I really like Pokemon who are really like the best. That's like really good at one thing and bad at everything else. I like that. I like Pokemon that are like, I don't know why, it's really interesting to me, and it usually makes them bad Pokemon. Like Rampardos literally has like the whole like Rampardos theory, right? Where it's like it's a bad Pokemon because it only has the attack stat and nothing else, right? I like Pokemon that know their strengths and they're really good at that one thing, but suck at everything else. I respect that. I respect someone playing into their strengths and acknowledging their weaknesses, and I really love that. I don't know. There's something beautiful about being an expert and being really good at something, but then not good at other stuff. And I've always really liked that. And Shuckle and Rampardos both do that. Cast Form is a super underrated Pokemon. I respect that, T-Nums. I actually had a 1v6 sweep the other day with a Cast Form in randoms. It was fucking hilarious. I've never seen it happen. I've never seen that before in my life. A 1v6 sweep. Cast Form versus randoms team. Probably looks insane, yeah. I love I love Torterra and Mamoswine are two incredible picks. I'm not a huge fan of like Gliscor and Gengar, but I respect them. Gliscor, I respect it. Torterra and Mamoswine, I'm huge. Very unique typings, very cool Pokemon. Huge fan of that. Thank you so much, G2, man. I really appreciate it, by the way. Fuck, that's awesome. I would love to get like a really nice cast form for PvP. That sounds hilarious. Mamoswine's meh. I love Mamoswine. I think it's a really cool typing, really aggressive, offensive Pokemon. Also has some bulk. Can set up Stealth Rocks. Has priority with Ice Shard. Can threaten really strong Icicle Spears and EQs. Can go Choice Band and really fuck people up. I don't know. I think it's really cool. Can go Life Orb, Focus Sash. Like it can do a lot of things. Really cool. I think Mamoswine is one of the few UU Pokemon that like really can survive well in OU and like really be strong. It's such a unique Pokemon and really cool. Cyndaquil. I almost said Swindakill. Cyndaquil. I respect it. It's hard to hate on Cyndaquil. Hard to hate on. I think Cyndaquil is my favorite Gen 2 starter. Okay, this is a fucking hot take. I think Gen 2 might have the weakest starters of any generation. Thoughts? Chat? Question mark? What's your thoughts? I think Gen 2 has the weakest starters. Think about it. Cyndaquil is the coolest and the strongest, which is, you know, decent. Chikorita, probably the weakest starter of all time. The lamest starter of all time. Chikorita's pretty lame. Totodile for Alligator, I'm personally not a... I know some people like it. I'm not a fan at all. I think for Alligator is pretty lame. Not a fan. I think Totodile is pretty lame. I think Croconaw is the best of the three, and then even then, I think Gen 2 is the worst. 100% correct. Gen 2 is mid. Can agree with that. Felt personally attacked. I love you, Ak. I'm sorry. I think Gen 2 has the weakest starters of any region. Yeah, plus they don't have dual typing, so they're pretty like basic and simple. I feel ya. Typhlosion's a carbon copy of... Typhlosion's literally the strongest, but carbon copy stats-wise of Charizard, obviously, which is like whatever. I do think... Yeah, I think Croconaw... I think Croconaw is a great middle evolution. I think that's like... I do like that. I'm not a huge Totodile fan, unfortunately. I love... Dude, I love Chespin. People shit on... Chespin and Chestnut... I fucking love them. I like, and even the middle evolution, holy shit, Koaladin or whatever the fuck, the fucking big chunky round boy, are you kidding me? I love that shit. I'm open to the criticism, I'm open, you can feel free to hate him. I love me that big chunky Koaladin guy, so I love that shit. I personally do 20 gyms in an hour, Pedro, 20 and then 2 rich trainers. There are people who do like 24. I think the world record is 25 as a reference. Some people do 16, some people do 18, some people do 20, 22, 24. It's all up to like your personal preference, your team, your route, your like, you know, what you prefer, how like brain dead you want it to be, etc., etc. You're joking? I love Chespin and Chestnut. And Koaladin. Small child in a green onesie? Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, I think, yeah. I actually agree. Delphox is up there. Delphox is up there as one of my least favorites. I agree. Fennekin / Delphox. Honestly, I think Chikorita's... maybe I do dislike Fennekin more. I think Fennekin I might dislike more than Chikorita. Crazily enough. I don't know. It's so hard. Nice music, Kirby dance. I appreciate it, G2. You're awesome, dude. Looks like the brush in No Square. No, it's not. No, I don't know its name. Wait, what? I don't know what you mean, but now I want to. That sounds so funny. 6 minutes left in the gym run, boys. We'll just have the best typings for the starters, really mixed up compared to the previous gens. That is, I respect that. That is super fair. Frog, it's hard to, yeah, it's hard to hate on the Froakie and Froakie line. Pretty just decent all around. I respect the Frogadier specifically. I mean, I think it's. I actually really like Chespin, but I think my favorite starter there has to be. Man, I don't know. Dude. Frogs are literally my favorite animal, and I might like Chespin and Chestnut more than Froakie, which is crazy. Like, that's how good Chespin and Chestnut is to me, in my opinion. Like, they're pretty bomb. What was your job before content creator? I had a lot of jobs growing up. So when my first job was, I worked at a summer camp when I was 12 or 13, but that was that was volunteering. So it wasn't really worked. I volunteered at a summer camp when I was 12 or 13. I then got a job when I was 15. At 15, I was demanufacturing computers and server boards. And that was like one of the funnest jobs that I had, but it was also really hard. I was getting paid minimum wage as a 15-year-old. Like with the computer knowledge that they required you to have, and like the manual labor and everything, and like the pace. Dude, minimum wage, I was getting gypped hard as fuck for that job, but I was getting paid specifically minimum wage because it was a program designed to get underprivileged kids jobs. So it was specifically trying to get me, I guess it sounds cringe to off the streets, but just busy, like doing a job sort of thing. So I worked through that program for a couple years, and I did computer and server board demanufacturing with that, and I bought my first computer with that job, and at that job a refurbished laptop. That was pretty bad. But it was a fun job. It was fun, but it was really hard. I actually lost a lot of weight at that job, like 30 pounds, because I was working there in the summer in a warehouse without AC. And I mean, dude, you're lifting like these server boards that'll be like 120 to 200 pounds, not alone, but not it was like you'd have like 3 other people helping you like lift and carry these server boards over to like a workbench, and then you'd have like hot lights on you all day so you can like clearly see everything you're working on. And then it'd be like almost like a conveyor belt, or like a line of people each like demanufacturing a certain part of the server board. Server boards were the hardest to do. It was so much work. They were the hardest. Most of the stuff we were doing was just like demanufacturing those, like, do you know those stock Dell laptops those stock Dell desktops that like every school had? You know what I'm talking about? Most of the job was demanufacturing those to reuse them for parts and for scrap metal and stuff. Yeah, huge server boards are fucking heavy, but most of the job was pretty easy. It was just those computers are super easy to do. You can like I got so fast, like you would end up demanufacturing that shit in like 5 minutes. You would get pretty fast at it. That job was really fun. I learned a lot. It was really hard, but it was really fun. And then after that job, I worked at I actually ended up working at another summer camp, I worked at the YMCA officially, when I was 17. I think 16. So yeah, I was able to, and then when I was 18, I did, when I was 18, I did some odd jobs. 18, this was the worst job I ever had. I only had this job for like 1 to 2 weeks. It was like an off the grid job, I guess. I really needed fucking money, like really desperately. I got paid $40 a day, which is I worked like 10 hours a day. Worked 10 hours a day, get paid $40 a day in cash, and I was helping them install AC units. And that job was fucking miserable. It was insufferable, because what would happen is you'd have to tear out all this insulation, and they had no protection for you. So I was like tearing out all this insulation, and what's it called? What's it called? Glass something or glass. It's that stuff that you touch it and you get really fucking itchy. Fiberglass. I would be tearing out all this. I'd be dealing with fiberglass all day with no protection. So I would go home like with scratch marks and itchy, like red. My arms and legs would be all red. It was miserable. That job was insufferable. But I really needed the money. That was the worst job I ever had. So like installing these AC units where you'd have to like drill and saw through those like aluminum metal pipes in the ceiling, and yeah, that shit sucked. That shit was just, and deal. I remember like the first and second day, I just like cried on the way home from that job because I was in like so much pain from like fiberglass, and it was like, it's such like an irritating, painful feeling as well. Just like, it was brutal. That shit sucked. And like, I like got up my eyes and shit. Dude, that shit was, that job sucked. But other than that, I was pretty lucky with my jobs growing up. I only worked the job for like a week or two. Other than that, the YMCA job was pretty good. The demanufacturing job was really good, but it was really tough. And yeah, those are kind of most of the jobs I worked, or all. I think those are all the jobs I worked before working on Twitch and before working on YouTube. When I was like 18, 19, I started streaming RuneScape a lot, and I was able to make rent and pay for my. I've lived in my own place since I was 18, so I was able to make rent and pay for that stuff with Twitch, and then I ended up switching over to YouTube over the past year, and thankfully it's gone really well. It was a really risky decision, but I'm really lucky that it's worked out. Thank you guys for listening to that. Sorry to bore you with that spiel, but that is going to actually bring us to the end of the stream. I'm starving. I'm going to go eat some Pizza Hut. We had a nice 2.5 hour stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Life story a little bit. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please do make sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy the stream. Feel free to dislike if you didn't. Make sure to remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO content. I would love to reach 20k subs by the end of the year. A really cool goal for me, as well as, just seeing all the guides that come out, keeping up to date with the game. Check out the Discord link down below if you want to join a really cool community and see whenever I'm live here on YouTube, or see whenever videos go up. And then finally, if you want to go above and beyond, support the content, you can become a YouTube member for $5 a month, drop a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub over my Twitch, or most importantly, hit up my PayPal or Venmo like the Koopster did. The Koopster obliterated the PayPal this stream, dropping a 50 bomb. I really appreciate it. I always hope to live up to that kind of support every day. I'll keep trying to improve my content, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So thank you all so much. Have a great